Alright, so this is me bugging you to do this shit. Something like that.
Nah, it's all good.
This sunglass shit is good. I like this sunglass shit. This old sunglass shit. I like it. I know what angle I want to go at, nigga. I'm away from my bitch. I'm happy as hell.
I know that's right, man.
You see? Fucking angle I want to go at. I ain't at home, nigga.
Man, that's
Ain't no wife, ain't no kids.
That's what I said to myself. I say, this nigga want to get out the house. This nigga wants to get out.
I want to get out the house, and I either want a pussy or I want a podcast. Cause like 2 weeks ago, my coworkers took me out. And it's like, come on, conflict, come on with us after work. We shot some pool, right down the street, just random ass bar. Actually, it wasn't even a bar. It was Ukrainian pool hall. Cause you know I'm up north and shit. It was Ukrainian pool hall.
Okay.
It was some motherfuckers in the back.
A lot of bald heads in there.
In the back in tracksuits.
Yeah.
Like not they not even bald, they young, but they just buzz shaved skin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they had the back pool table. We walked up in there and I peeped these motherfuckers, 5 motherfuckers in tracksuits.
A lot of in shape up top, skinny down low. Shoulders.
They looked like a textbook English game.
Yeah.
It was 2 Ukrainians, a Russian, an Indian, and an African.
Yeah.
I knew the nigga was an African because he ain't had no lining.
Yeah.
He ain't had no line, no trace of a line up.
Yeah. If you get into a bar fight there, it's gonna be a lot of shin action. You're gonna get shin to death. A lot of choreographed shin ass kicking.
Like you think a punch coming because he turned his body with it and his hands up.
You getting all shit.
And then your legs just start stinging.
Yeah.
Like, why am I getting hit and this motherfucking hands ain't moving?
You getting a lot of shin.
Like niggas ain't used to looking down and fights and shit. You know what I'm saying? We look at your hand. When niggas fight, we look at your hands.
Yeah.
It's easy to kick a nigga.
Yeah. Ukrainian look you dead in your eyes while roughing up your shins.
Damn, Joe.
Yeah.
Sorry for the smoke. I gotta smoke. This is my
Nah,
crotch.
man. I don't give a fuck, man.
Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I didn't intro for the intro right now. Motherfucker, this is the Conflict Corner. I am Conflict, and this is my motherfucking nigga Paris. Y'all know this nigga.
How you doing? My name is Ratliff. And I'm a borderline. I'm not even borderline.
Maybe I should read notes backwards. I go through shit backwards. I love these notes. I fucking love this book. This is the best notebook I've ever wrote. I will never lose this one. I'll put this bitch up if it starts falling apart. I'm fucking. I got all type of shit. What I got here?
Yeah.
You know these golf pants, right? Like it looked like I'm hot outside. Like, what is this motherfucking walking around in dress pants? No, nigga, these is golf pants. Golf pants is cool.
Yeah. Look like you can go into any bowling alley and they'll just expect that you're the manager by those pants.
Like, nigga, they like swim trunks without the net on your balls.
Yeah.
No, the swim trunks had a net on you, had your net nuts in a net hammock.
Yeah.
No, this ain't that. This ain't that. The pockets net, the back pockets net. It's a lot of net stretchy shit.
Yeah.
You know, old niggas like stretchy shit.
Yeah. Because when you get older, you only care about comfortability. That's your main goal is
all right
to be comfortable.
Been gone for a minute. Why have I been gone for a minute? I had to get old. Like, nigga, when we started and shit, I was in transition. Remember I was wearing that ball fade, trying to fade my ball spot.
Yeah.
Wouldn't take nigga. Just wouldn't take my hair out. I ain't taking it out right now. Fuck
Yeah. I mean, that's a part of life, man. You know, just getting old and learning how to step into that oldness.
Mm-hmm. And how to hold your tongue around your bitch.
Yeah.
It's a lot of tongue holding.
Yeah.
Like my wife think I got the hiccups all the time because if you let a word out, now she finna bug you for 3 days straight about what the fuck you was finna say.
Yeah. Because in relationships, it's about picking and choosing your battles.
Because you turn around and hide real quick because you mad and you be like, see.
Yeah.
And then you walk off and she be like, nah.
Yeah.
Nah. What you finna say?
Yeah.
What you finna say? And then motherfucker want to play that mad psychology shit with you later on. What was you gonna say earlier? She get real smooth and soft with it. What you was gonna say earlier? Huh? You had something on your mind? You okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I asked you, is you okay during Men's Mental Health Month? Is you okay?
Yeah.
You know it's Mental Health Month, right?
Yeah. Men's Mental Health Month, yeah.
And I'm podcasting for my mental health right now.
And we are in battle with, there's 3 battles going on. It's this battle right here.
Oh, shit.
It's Gay Pride Month. And it's Men's Mental Health Month.
This should be the same symbol for Men's Mental Health Month. It's right here.
That symbol right there works for all 3. Juneteenth,
This nigga.
Men's Mental Health Month, Gay Pride Month.
You gotta do 2 of them.
Gotta do 2.
With the oscillating, they gotta oscillate.
Yeah. This works for all 3.
Yeah.
Somehow. I'm glad we're doing this.
I'm glad we're doing this. I know you hate. I don't give a fuck that you hate dead ass space. What? I mean, we can cut it out.
I mean, you add a little music to it, man. It covers it right up. Just a little low something.
What should a motherfucker do? Like, should we get podcast equipment?
Yeah.
Because when I look at podcast equipment, it's always some soundboard shit, and it makes me think of he who will not be mentioned.
Yeah.
How you say this shit?
It's funny you said that because that's the first thing that popped into my head.
No, it's that nigga off Harry Potter. How you say that shit, Lord Voldemort? He who will not be mentioned. Oh, Lord Voldemort ass nigga. Still at the end of the alphabet, that V is real close.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
T-U-V. Look at me, that motherfucker.
Love that guy.
I do too. I can't stand it. That's fucked up. I'm not. But please check on him again because this is Men's Mental Health Month.
That's what I was just about to say.
I do worry about, bro.
And see, the thing about men is, and this is some real shit, like, we never really pay attention to men's feelings and what men are going through and what men may have going on. Because we always expect it to be strong.
You can't even confide in another man about your feelings.
Yeah.
You, after you get grown, like past your 30s, nigga, you can't even confide in your mama about your feelings damn near no more.
You're absolutely right.
Your mama be like, shut the fuck up.
You're absolutely right. And that's just a struggle that a lot of men have, And in reality, that's why a lot of men, like, I'm not making excuses for this, but it's why a lot of men walk away from, like, when they get a bitch pregnant and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because the pressure to be a man, and some men know that they don't have the capability to provide and things like that, so they just rather leave than to stick around and be a piece of shit. But
hey, if y'all left that lady with that baby, it ain't even about old girls, y'all. Go on back. Whatever you can, nigga. If the whole time this baby is alive and get grown, all you buy is a 99-cent bag of chips, then nigga, buy the bag of chips.
Buy a bag of chips.
If that's all you can afford for 18 years, nigga, you did that. Do something, nigga.
Yeah. Because, what a lot of kids just want is time. I remember being that kid. Like, my father, like, he would be like, he coming over on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I would stand by that door with my book bag, starting at like 7 o'clock, 8 a.m. You know what I'm saying? And then
your mama, grandmama, and them curse you out and shit. Hey, get to you got shit to do. That nigga ain't coming to 3 o'clock.
Every car that passed, Now it's 8 o'clock.
Don't let you not know what the nigga driving.
Oh my God. That happened to me because my father used to change cars a lot. And you know what happens is, this happens with delusion in relationships too. You start to make excuses for like bad behavior and things like that. So what I'm looking at is, I'm like, well, maybe he got another car. Because I know 2 months ago he got this black car when he used to have that white car. Mm-hmm. So maybe he coming up with another car. So at this point, every car that passed, I think is him.
I used to actually think my daddy was working. And I used to call the cab company to get in touch with him.
Yeah.
Because he was what we call in Chicago a jitney cab or gypsy. It's not gypsy, it's something like jitney.
I'm not familiar.
Either way, the cab ain't yellow or black, or white or maroon. It's just a regular car with a long gas antenna on the back of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Long antenna, side commercial driving ass cabinet.
Yeah, and it's usually the driver has some type of he's deformed in some way, like either some type of real serious injury or some type of illness that you are forced to learn about as he's driving. Not because he's telling you, just because you see it.
It's usually some type of between 1985 and 1996 Oldsmobile, Buick.
Yeah.
Or if it's a box Chevy with the long antenna on the cab driving ass nigga.
Yeah.
It's a box Chevy station wagon. It's never a regular box Chevy. It's always a box Chevy station wagon.
I actually took one of them months ago, and I got jumped in October. I got jumped in October, like the end of October. And as I'm engaged in fisticuffs with 8 niggas, right? My keys, my truck keys got misplaced somewhere. They're out in the street. So, and I had to get out of the situation if I wanted to survive. So, I had to go to the hospital because my arm was broken. You know what I mean? So after I got away, I realized my wrist is broken. You know what I'm saying?
You not rule with rain because you can't cut shit up. I know you're not.
Yeah.
The nigga is your Deadpool.
I don't know, man. So after I got a considerable distance away, I analyzed. I'm like, I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It takes you to get some distance. I'm like, I'm fucked up right now. Somebody saw the whole debacle, and I guess the ambulance was kind of looking and shit like that. So then I get in the ambulance, I go to the place, blah, 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 and I'm like, oh shit, I don't have my fucking keys. So I had to get one of those cabs to go from 60...
With the long antenna cab?
With the long antenna. Well, you know, he didn't have a long antenna at the time.
Stop.
Yeah.
How did you get in contact?
I was at the hospital, and I was like, I need a cab to go home to get my extra set of keys.
An old black lady with a leisure curl.
An old black lady came over. She didn't have a book or nothing.
With a leisure curl, and her name was Ann.
Her name wasn't Ann, but it probably started with a B. Bertie's, Betty, bitch, one of them motherfuckers. And she fucking was like, I know a guy. So I wait down in the lobby. A few minutes later, this old black man pull up with some Coke bottle glasses.
My nigga.
And he had a wound.
My nigga. Did he have the CB radio in the car?
Might have. This is a crazy story because
I miss back in the day when they actually had the CB radios in the motherfucker. Come back.
He didn't have a CB.
Back 43.
He didn't have a CB. But he had an earpiece in his ear.
Oh, God.
He's very busy while we was talking. He had to go pick up other people for some reason. Not while he was with me, but he was making arrangements.
Okay.
So as he's driving, he's talking. I tell him what happened. He was like, man, you're a tough motherfucker. I'm like, I got fucked up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, because there was a lot of motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. So he took me from 67th and Chappelle all the way back out west, you know what I mean, to the west suburbs out here. But as he's driving, I'm looking at his hands. All the tips of this nigga's fingers are gone. They still there, but they gone. They black.
What are you turning the wheel with?
No, they still there, but they gone, like they black. You know what I mean?
Oh, they froze off, but they on.
And I had to ask him, I'm like, what happened, man? He said that he had frostbite.
They froze off, but they on.
They on. They froze off. And he told me he caught the frostbite while doing the driving shit.
He don't get no pleasure.
He didn't have no heat in his car.
He don't get no pleasure from fingering the bitch.
No pleasure. So we get our way out here.
He got the look
Yeah.
to take his keys off his hip.
He had the look.
He cannot blindly take his keys off his hip.
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
What else can you not do?
With fingertips?
Like, you have to look at the motherfucker. What else would he have to look at?
With his fingertips?
Yeah, now when you down there eating pussy, you like to go reach up and grab some titties. He got to look up to make sure he on the nipple.
Oh, yeah, because he can't feel it.
Yeah, playing with a bitch earlobe.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, this nigga had fingers like, this is a nerd reference right here for all the nerds that's watching this. This nigga had fingertips like Scarlet Witch. All the motherfucking nerds that watch this, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I just gonna say Scarlett Johansson.
I love Scarlett Johansson. I would love her fingertips somewhere on my body.
Mm-hmm.
Preferably my penis.
Yeah.
So we get our way out west. We stop at the 7-Eleven that's over here. He going to 7-Eleven, come out. His tires on the flat. Mysteriously.
You in the car?
I'm in the car still. The mission was he bring me here with my keys, take me back outside to my truck.
Did you go through any alleys?
No.
Okay, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
If you went through an alley, I'd have said it was that goddamn alley.
It wasn't the alley. It just was mysterious. But what I'm thinking is that his tire always had this slow leak. He just never wanted to go get it fixed. And he's still doing these rides, but he just fill his tire up every so often to keep it going. But he tried to act like it was brand new.
And it's always a mobile, or what's the other M? Ain't another M gas station? Some Marathon.
Marathon.
It's always a mobile or a Marathon that he stopped at.
Yeah. If you come to Chicago, don't go to no Falcon gas stations. It comes with getting shot. Don't go to a Falcon. They're green. All right. So
I go to Falcon gas stations.
no.
To ass watch. It's a lot of.
Oh yeah, it'd be a lot of.
I go to Falcon gas stations and I ass watch. I never park my car. I be sitting there with my foot on the brake and the car and drive.
It's a lot of impoverished women at Falcon gas stations. Niggas dominate Falcon gas stations, but now we got Venezuelans. The Venezuelans are always near the air machine when you go to a Falcon gas station. They kind of sit around the machine where you got to put air in your tire.
It's always a real fine bitch there, but her edge is coming up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You'll never see a laid down edge at a Falcon gas station.
Yeah. No laid down edges and a lot of new growth at a Falcon gas station. A lot of new growth. That's good pussy right there.
Bitches have on eyelashes that's heavier than do-rags.
Yeah. They fucking eyelashes look like that cab driver's fingers. Long and black. That's pretty much the story with that. He took me back out there, and he wanted to. And then he became like my comrade for some odd reason, because he wanted to make sure that I got in my vehicle without any trouble. Yeah,
He had a pistol on him.
he did claim that he had a pistol on him.
That motherfucker was a revolver.
My pistol was actually inside of my truck at the time. You know what I'm saying? It was locked inside my truck.
You did mention that you might have been happy that it was in your truck because you shot all of them niggas. Come on.
Yes. This actually in both incidences that happened with me. Both incidences, I did not have it on my person. Talking about when I got shot. I didn't have it on my person. Things could be very different these days.
Yeah, that nigga wouldn't be here no more, and then, Yeah. Other shit might have happened.
Yeah. So some things do happen for a strange reason, but I don't.
You can't even defend yourself no more.
Yeah.
I've been hearing just motherfuckers not even getting robbed lately, but just getting their ass whooped because they look like they don't belong there. Like couples that are dressed like me, yuppie couples.
Yeah.
Some mixed breed motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Let's say around the United Center, that area.
Yeah.
what's that? West Loop, shit like that.
West Loop, yeah.
Because West Loop is a tie between the South and the West side of Chicago.
Yes.
And niggas been whooping them motherfuckers' ass over there talking about some stay in the house.
Here's a man tip. You know what I mean? Whenever you're approached by any individual and you sense danger, first thing you do is try to make some space. You know what I mean? Just try to make some type of space so you can properly analyze the situation. Once you make space, you can see if this person may have a weapon. You can kind of analyze like their body, you know what I mean, and see how you can like kind of move this motherfucker around.
I'm older and I need an extra 2.3 seconds. I need an extra 2.3 seconds.
You need to make some space. Because
Now,
we're old
reaction time,
niggas
man.
right now. I'm too old to. I still can run. I'm pretty sure I can run fast.
You still work out on a daily. I mean, I know some of it may be muscle memory, some of it.
Yeah.
But you still move around and you still mobile. The only thing I do strenuous is carry grocery and shit, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck. I fucks my wife strenuously.
Yeah. Your hamstrings are impeccable.
It took a long time to find a wife that don't mind me sweat dripping on her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like on Set It Off.
Yeah. You
Like on Color Purple.
You fuck like she need a rent paid.
I'm a very sweaty man. Now she might be able to bust a nut before a drip hit her because my beard is like a sponge.
Yeah.
But I can feel my beard filling up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You feel your beard filling up and your whole chin wet and your sideburns ain't even wet no more.
Every time I fuck, I be dry, but my chest be wet. I think my chest is a sexual organ. Yeah. My dick get hard, your pussy get wet, your nipples get hard, my chest get wet. I'm fucked up.
I hate. This is why I'm hating the fat girl culture right now. And it's getting on my fucking nerves. I'm hating. And I can't stand the fat girl culture because everybody else done found out about them bitches. Okay? I thought I had fat bitches all for myself. Mm-hmm. All for me. Mm-hmm. That nigga, that's been my goal, man, my go-to for years. Mm-hmm. I thought I had them all to myself. Now everybody want a fat girl. Now you recently.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go with that. I don't even know what to do with that.
No, keep going.
You recently had some fat girl coochie.
Yeah.
You was thirsty for it.
Yeah.
You was like, I want to run into something soft.
Yeah. And the way that I looked at it as, cause see, I don't want to say fetish. You know what I'm saying? Because
and some niggas really do fetishize the fat, like just like anything. It's overindulgence in it. You're not paying attention to her mentality, that she got a felony, that her baby daddy sleep in another room.
Yeah.
You don't pay attention to none of that. You just want the fat.
You want the fat, yeah.
You could take or leave a titty, a nipple, the pussy, and anus.
Yeah.
You could literally bust a nut off of her elbow crease.
Yeah.
If you can bust a nut off an elbow crease, you're fetishizing the fat lady and you don't like her for her.
Yeah, because it's just like, I think, because my main thing is petite treat. You know, that's what I mostly go after.
I like women. I love a woman, but I want more woman.
Yeah.
It's not enough.
Because, see, that's your thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's your thing. You love that. Ever since I've known you, you know what I'm saying? Well, excuse me. Ever since I've re-known you.
If Fallon Cobb wasn't so nasty.
Let's do it.
If Fallon Cobb wasn't so nasty back in the day. And she did have a little bit too much neck, and the neck was black. Fallon Cobb is a light-skinned lady. Now, light-skinned. Yellow. High yellow. Neck blacker than me. Look. You know it's a thing, right? I used to think that it was dirt on fat people's neck. No. something happened to your skin.
Yeah, well, I was about to look for the bitch, but she, you know how people they always looking at my children so and so on Instagram. Not what's your name, bitch? Let me see.
Aliases.
Yeah, I'm gonna find her right now.
Damn, this is a new topic. This is a new subject.
Yeah.
How many people exist in one? Like, this 2024.
Yeah.
You got the you that your family know. You got the you at work. You got the you in front of your kids.
No, this is
Michelle.
yeah.
I know that she look manly.
Is it your style yet?
Look, she looks better now than 3 years ago because it's like she's getting used to the fat. The fat getting soft. This bitch has been tenderized. Okay? When she first got fat, I ain't like that shit. I don't like tight fat. You know that excuse me. Like a bitch skin be tight to the touch and ain't got no give to it.
Mm-hmm.
I like a bitch that's been fat for a minute and she all nice and soft and cushy.
Mm-hmm.
Skin you can sink into it. I don't like tight fat. I don't like tight fat. Rolly off of y'all, everybody know Rolly. Everybody know who the fuck Rolly is.
That mouth though.
She's manly looking.
She's manly, but her mouth. I'm a mouth guy. You know, and she does look like a man. She look like a man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What the mouth?
I wonder how many times do she get, misinterpreted for trans. You think people think she trans?
She can
pass as trans.
She can pass.
Michelle Cunningham can pass as trans. Not trash. She's not trash. She's a very classy. she's not trash. She's a very classy, trans-looking
It is
woman.
a better picture.
Yeah, I fuck with that. Look at that elbow.
Yeah. She look like a drumstick right here. Like even like the pose.
You got a pen? I need to write that down real quick. You can go. You can get up and get that pen if you want to, but I need a pen.
Oh no, it's right here.
I need a pen.
Yeah, just snatch that with that.
Let's write down information.
Yeah.
Let me.
Yeah.
The things that you choose.
Yeah, man. I'm a borderline homosexual.
You really not.
I'm not.
You're really not.
I'm not.
Like some of your workbook bags, for instance. So you have this.
Yeah.
You are a very manly man.
Yeah.
And you have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
Workbook bag.
Yeah. And what I mean by borderline homosexual is I'm not gonna beat this to the ground like Brumman. You know what I'm saying?
I slide down a little bit. I can't see the name.
Mm-hmm. I've had sex with a post-op transsexual, so I think for the rest of my life I'm just borderline homosexual. It was by mistake. There we go. You got it?
It's very. I mean, I know these pens, but it feels like it's scratching the paper.
Yeah. Dollar Tree.
I got on a button up right now, and it feels like I'm very.
Yeah, I just like the mouth on this lady. I would like to do something to it.
Well, you could. You have my permission. That ain't my.
I've jumped in the DM.
That motherfucker. Well, because you ain't Charles Dance.
Yeah, I jumped in the
I'm
DM.
gonna cut that out. That's getting cut out.
No.
If I cut that out.
Let me see.
I'll cut that out.
Yeah, see, we had a little conversation. I was trying to get in. Yeah, I was trying to get in there.
Oh man,
She say, "You still coming through?" I said, "What you mean?" And she say, "Nothing." And then say, "I've been trying to get freaky with you for nostalgia reasons." Blah blah blah. We can go with this, man. I was just trying to. I just shot my shot
I just had
straight up.
Just gave me a tip. Just gave me a tip. Brought a tip to my.
I'm a straight shooter. I don't try to beat around the bush. Give me some pussy. It's either yes or no. I can take a no. Because I looked at this.
I could have had both pussy had I been a straight shooter. I always got to coerce a bitch out of.
No.
I don't. I know I don't have to, but I feel I have to because I was raised to be such a fucking gentleman.
Yeah.
And it's weird because
Here she go.
I was raised to be a gentleman and to smack a bitch.
She's morphed.
Get
She's morphed. But see, the thing about it is, I just get straight to the point because I'm an old man now. I don't want you to mistake what the fuck I want from you. You know what I mean? I don't want you to think that I'm trying to take you out. I don't want you to think I'm trying to be your man.
Man, I always make a bitch think that I want to spend some money on.
This is the transformation. See, this is probably around, what you was used to.
But she could have got that.
And
she could have got
it
it.
changed.
She could have got it
a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That was cool. You know what I mean? She's more.
Let's talk about it. It's becoming normal. We older guys. We not.
And this is how we know it's not a filter. This is an actual video. Well, it still could be a filter. It's 2024. She's transforming.
We looking at motherfuckers that we went to grammar school with.
Yeah.
Get their body snatched.
Yeah.
This is what we looking at.
Cause see, it's a crazy thing about grammar school. Like all the motherfuckers that used to look good, they became awful looking.
Cause we still see them in high school, here and now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Came across a big path and shit.
And all the awful motherfuckers are somehow transforming to look better. I don't know what happened.
See, that's why. Look. This is my realm. This is my realm. This is what I fuck around with. Fat bitches and old bitches. No offense.
Not to cut you off. This is a pretty picture of this woman. From what I remember,
I like. Look, I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings or make nobody mad when I say fat bitch and old bitch. I'm a nigga. That's how I talk.
Yeah.
I like fat women. I love them. I like older women. I love them. And shit.
And Fallon ain't that. She ain't that tall, is she?
No.
So
we got bigger now. We tower
over
all these women now.
She's like a mini BBW.
Because all these women we talking about,
yeah,
they used to be taller than us because we know them from grammar school.
Yeah, grammar school.
So we all went through that period of when they was taller than
Remember
us.
that in grammar school when we come back from off summer vacation, all the girls that got tall and shit with titties and sometimes ass. Shayna,
Woods.
Yeah,
Shayna Woods. Shayna Sandifer. I don't know which one she is now because she could have had a name change again because she could very well be married right now.
Sharon, I sent you a dick pic. That wasn't my dick. Surprise. I keep forgetting to send it to her inbox because I think she think that's really my dick. That's the internet dick that I put on there. I would never.
My name is Conflict. This is Paris.
Yeah.
This is the Conflict Corner. It is always a motherfucking problem.
Yeah.
Look here. Let me tell you something. Fuck them BBL because we old niggas and we like natural. I like natural fat and stretch marks and dents. I don't like smooth ass. I don't like smooth arms. I don't like smooth belly. I like it to be fat with a little ripple to it.
Yeah.
A little ripple.
Like
rainwater, nigga. I want a bitch to ripple like rainwater.
And this is the thing. This is for all the newer motherfuckers that know about this bitch named Lotto. She's a popular female rapper out right now. And she was getting a lot of flack because they were talking about the dimples on her booty and her cellulite. She does have a BBL, but for some reason, she said, keep the cellulite.
Smart motherfucker.
Keep the cellulite.
Smart. But I'm listening to the music because it's in an attempt to stay connected.
Yeah.
I don't mind getting old. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about getting old. It's just to stay connected.
Yeah.
I got kids and young niggas around me and nephews and shit. They're accepting of it. Like, they push girls to go get their body did. You know what I'm saying? It's like a whole different thing. Like, they want a motherfucker to look like a cartoon. Or look like this anime cartoon hentai that I grew up watching and shit. Mm-hmm. It's surgery. You just told they saying it in music now. Mm-hmm. Ass kind of fat because he just got a surgery, and that's for lack of better, for better rapping, just this.
And with this BBL shit, this is something I just learned that was new. I was watching this actual plastic surgeon talk about it. This is a trendy topic that's going around called the BBL smell. BBL has a smell to it. And what they say, from what it is because I was watching this shit. It was a 15-minute long video with an actual surgeon. Because you used to cleaning your regular size ass. But now you got an ass enhancement. You got 2 asses now. Or 3 asses.
Puss. P-U-S-S-Y, stank. I had a boil on my ass. I had to bust it. It was pushulous. I was so ashamed of myself. I was in my grandmama's house. I was like 24. And this boy had done swole up on my ass.
Yeah.
And I was in my grandmama beautiful marble covered bathroom. Marble on the floor, marble on the wall, jacuzzi tub. You know, she got them towels folded up everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, the doily on the fucking toilet.
Yeah.
Well, you can't even lift the toilet seat up as a man because it keep dropping down while you got the piss. So you got to hold the toilet seat and piss.
Yeah.
Because you at your grandma's house with a doily on the toilet seat. Yeah. And I'm in there busting the boil on my ass. Plus stink.
I fuck a lot of baby mamas. And it's the thing, though. If you fuck a bitch that had a baby after 3 years, them titties used to produce milk. Now them titties produce pus. And if you squeeze the pus out of a baby mama's titty, that pus smells like a kitten grin.
You ever your mama ever tell you take them potatoes out?
Yeah.
She made homemade mashed potatoes from scratch and told you to take them motherfuckers out. And you know, you been kid you is, I'll do it in the morning, and woke up and that shit was stinking. That's how BBL smell. BBL smell like spoiled potatoes.
Spoiled potatoes and kitten grins.
They can stink in the cold. They be in the refrigerator. Refrigerator be cold in the motherfucker. They be stinking in the cold. That's how BBL smell.
A cold, stinking kitten grin.
They bitches be walking around like it's cute now with they drainage bags on them.
Yeah.
If that drainage bag bust open, nigga, you could rob a 7-Eleven with a needle and a BBL drain bag.
And a BBL drain bag. And you tell the motherfucking Habib, you like, listen, Habib, I'm gonna have this whole motherfucking gas station smell like kitten grins. I'm leaning into kitten grin. Everybody, if you haven't noticed already, I'm leaning into kitten grin. You get about 200 more of these. They're gonna be spontaneous though. They're not gonna be back to back.
I feel loud. I'm definitely loud. I'm definitely louder, and I'm definitely projecting more. And being on that stage did that.
Yeah.
You know, progress. What you call that shit? The evolution of conflict.
The evolution of conflict.
I like speaking down from up here as an old nigga. I like that shit.
Yeah.
Like bitches respect that them great grays in your beard.
Yeah.
You ain't, solid patch gray like me.
Yeah. Because I used to pluck them out. Now I just embrace it because I'm old, man. I'm not sugar daddy old yet. I tried to be a sugar daddy. Not yet. Not yet. My bitch is 23. Well, she about to be 24. I like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. But I like it. I don't like it, though. But I love it.
Her mama our age and
our age.
And you ever been at somebody?
Elaborate.
You ever been at somebody?
Like at a bitch?
She don't know you at her.
Yeah.
But you stalking this bitch like prey. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the jungle, but this the concrete jungle. And the bitch be out there on the porch. And I be looking at the bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at the bitch.
That makes me think about something. Do you think it makes me a liar if I'm friends with a young lady I haven't fucked?
I'm gonna say no. I'm finna say no already. Okay. But I might take it back. It's a slim chance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it back.
To be friends with a young lady, and I would love nothing more than to fuck this bitch. But to never tell her. But I would. But I also enjoy just the friendship and the conversation.
It can't be a lie if the motherfucker know that already. I think all women know that we want to fuck.
Cause it's a bitch I fantasize about fucking, and I want to just see how it is.
I have a daughter.
Yeah.
And I'm around a lot of women, and I grew up with a lot of women and shit. And since I can remember, women are taught by other women that all men want to do is fuck you.
Yeah.
So why they playing?
Yeah.
If you've been taught that. Why are you playing, bitch?
Yeah.
I ain't mean to call you no bitch. I'm sorry. I take it back. I apologize. This is this wine. This is double XL wine.
Yeah.
Up in this coffee cup. I had to pour it in the coffee cup because I'm drinking and driving. Because I drink it and they should be paying me for it. Double XL wine.
And I got a rub on right now. Because see, the thing about it is like with women.
Why do you have a rub on right now? Do you feel like your dick need protection? I hope it ain't for me.
No. That's fucking hilarious. I can't even hold on. I was trying to hold it in and not laugh, not to break my shit. But
no, because I'm sitting there, I'm like, it's not raining in this motherfucker, so why you got a raincoat on?
Yeah. If you're always prepared, you never have to be prepared. Like what?
Do you pick the lint off the condom, or do you just spit on it?
Yeah. You got to get it off like that. Cause you got to think about it like this: like, what if some bitches break in right now with some masks on? Pull your dicks out and fuckers. We got 5 seconds to put on the rubber. I'm already got my rubber on right now. I'm good. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live to see another day.
Then I'm going to tell him. I'm gonna tell my wife I didn't cheat.
You're gonna be dead though, man. They're gonna kill us.
I ain't cheat though.
Yeah,
I didn't cheat.
I'm gonna make sure that they put that on your headstone. But he didn't cheat.
I know what I want on my headstone. I'm pretty set with it. That nigga was crazy.
Yeah.
That nigga was crazy. That motherfucker crazy. Motherfucker. Because I take being a motherfucker over a nigga because I love fucking mothers.
Yeah. I've fucked mothers my whole life.
Oh God, that's what got me attuned to fupa.
Yeah.
Skinny fupa, wide fupa, skinny extra wrinkly, loose fupa.
Yeah.
Light skinned fupa with the dark line from the belly button to the bottom of the fupa.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. Light skinned fupa with the dark line from the belly button just down to it disappearing to the coochie meat.
Mm-hmm. Shit. This next thing that I want to talk about is something that possibly we can make into a clip. We talked about this before, but that's like maybe 2 years ago we talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's becoming more of a fucking reality that people are not understanding. Now that we got like AI and shit like that, we these sex robots, man. Women are in deep shit. Man. Women are in deep. Have you seen this? Have you been really paying attention to what the fuck is going on out there?
Yes, if you finna talk about the one that I think you finna talk about. Can I say it first? No, it's not that. It's one. It's a fleshlight that you clamp on to something.
Uh-huh.
And you hold on for the ride. You insert yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
Now it has an app that it goes to that plays porn.
Yeah.
And it gives you the same stroke that he getting.
That's amazing.
You ain't seen that one?
I haven't seen that one.
Nigga, it gives you the same stroke. You know, you've seen mounted fleshlights, right?
Yeah, of course. I got one.
You've seen mounted motherfucking fleshlights that are auto.
Can we talk? While you talking about that, he's gonna talk about. I'm gonna show you my new apparatus that just came to Amazon 3 days ago.
I feel bad because I was over here. You showed me your flashlight.
Yeah.
When Pinky was here.
Yeah.
And it was kind of busted and loose, and you was kind of ashamed to show it.
Still got it.
Nigga, mine finally looked like that. I got one, and it now looks just busted and loose, and it's just fuck you, Perry's.
Yeah.
Cause my wife told me I couldn't get one.
Let's talk about my new apparatus. Because
I'm so pissed. My wife told me I couldn't get it. I'm so mad.
I am into destroying bitches.
It fattens your dick. It make it fat.
Makes it fat.
Makes it fat. Not necessarily
I wish
long.
I could show you guys on here. Like, you see this? My dick ain't as fat as this.
You bullshit.
But
is that plastic?
What? This?
Ding.
Your dick, I'm not even fucking bullshitting you. Your dick can get the circumference of this.
I'm mad.
Let me show you this. You probably can't tell by looking at it. Let's put it next to a phone.
I'm finna get it now.
Your dick can be this fat.
I'm finna get it.
It's no bullshit.
I got skinny dick syndrome.
And it makes it long. It makes it longer too. I want destruction.
I got it.
And this is how diabolical this is. Like, it shows you inch-wise. You know what I mean? Let's just say, for instance, your dick is right here at the 3. You can pump that motherfucker. If you have the patience. Because you got to take... You have to do it in intervals. You have to stop. Because you don't want to bust the tip of your dick open.
I'm not... I know you have to do it.
Your dick looks like this when you get done with it.
They have another one which I was looking into because I've been looking into those for a long time. And there's they call it a water pump. It's a gravity pump that uses water.
Okay.
So, and it's the glass. But you got to get that motherfucker with that brass release. Don't bullshit on the hardware.
This is the release too. Like when you
this plastic. Imagine if this motherfucker was plumber quality with brass hookups, and this was glass.
This is how you release.
My wife said I couldn't get it. Now, in my mind, it's only one of two things. Really, she don't like huge dick, or she's scared I'm gonna get big headed. Both ways, literally.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying. Go back to my ways. I think I can't stand you. She told me I couldn't get it, bro. This was 2 months and 3 weeks ago. It hasn't been 3 months. That's why.
Ask me how much it costs.
26. 18.
17.
I was gonna say between 18 and 26.
17 bucks on Amazon.
Okay, I'll start.
I could have got a more expensive one, but I wanted to see what the fuck was going on first. I didn't have to get that one. This is good enough. This is all you need. Your dick gets this circumference, and if you have the patience,
you're working your penis out. It ain't nothing. It ain't no bullshit. I really have been looking into it, nigga.
And I'm not gonna lie to you.
You're taking your dick to the gym.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. Now it lasts for a little while if you do it, like the girth and stuff like that. Because of course it's naturally gonna go down. You know what I mean? After a little while, you know what I mean? It's gonna go down. But no homo. I think my dick is getting longer. No homo. Like doing it a few times, it's maintaining that stretch. I think my dick is getting big. It definitely seems like it's fatter.
What got me into it was 5 black men on YouTube.
Yeah.
Reviews.
Yeah.
Detailed gentlemen, our age.
Yeah.
Our age. All of them had started like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Black men were giving, and I could tell if a nigga lying. For some reason, I can't tell if a bitch lying.
Yeah.
That's why I'm very careful around bitches.
Yeah.
Now, don't be offended. I want to explain something to you. Is bitches, is hoes, is women's. You get what I'm saying?
We call you bitches because we don't know you all by name individually.
I call them bitches because it's committed to muscle memory.
Yeah.
Muscle memory.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm so mad. I'm upset.
Fellas, it's Men's Mental Health Month. Get your apparatus.
Get you your apparatus. It's Men's Mental Health Month. Get you your own Amazon Prime account.
Yeah.
Stop using your bitch Amazon Prime account. You want to do something for yourself for Men's Mental Health Month? Get you your own motherfucking Prime account, and let's get you your own Netflix. You will feel so much better as a man. You'll be so much freer.
Yeah.
I could have got my dick bigger on my own behind my bitch back without her knowing, but now I get shit through her account.
Exactly. And make sure you rinse this out, because if you use it 16 times, don't rinse it out. It's going to smell like kitten greens. So, I'm not letting
What the fuck where did this come from?
I'm not letting it up, man.
Where did this come from?
You ever seen a kitten grin then went, yeah. I'm not letting up. But yeah, these sex robots, man. Women are in deep shit,
I don't
man.
even need this. That's for the stage.
Women are in deep shit because with these sex robots, like, they have realistic feeling skin, and they can communicate with you now. They can communicate with you.
I took a poll.
Yeah.
With women.
Okay.
Now, you know I be on Instagram a lot and shit.
Yeah.
I took a poll with women. the least favorited apparatus for a man to own, stated by women, they don't like that little mini body shit.
Oh, yeah. Why?
Baby. Infant. Same size.
What about midget, though? No?
I think you can get a midget size one. It has to be bigger than a baby. Because if it was midget size, it may be that length, but it's wide like an adult.
Well, see, the women not thinking logically, though, because you look at that and you looking at it like, okay, this is... When they make it like...
Because they got a small body,
yeah.
the size of this mother.
Yeah.
A body. Just, no arms, no legs, no neck. They think
How we
so
really
weird.
would like for a woman to be. I really wish there was
That's
something...
that's what they're upset with.
Yeah.
That's what they're upset with.
Yeah.
That's what... you don't want my mind? You don't want my mind?
No.
Bitch, no.
You don't need no arms, no legs. You just need your undercarriage.
They mad with this shit. The motherfucking male masturbator that's in the form of a woman's body, just a torso. It gives you neck, breast, some shoulder. You get some shoulder. Abdomen, belly button, waist, ass, vagina, of course. Ass, a little thigh.
Yeah.
And that's it. No arms, no legs, no head. Bitches is mad. Upset.
Because, see, this is what women don't understand, right?
I don't like
We
this
two
shit.
different things. If, let's just say we were created where men, we look like this, but women had no heads. They still need arms. They still got arms. I like a little twist with my dick sucks. Give me some arms.
This is devil's advocate. I'm finna play devil's advocate.
Let's do it.
And usually I never go against the grain, but
Yeah.
I saw something my wife's way.
Okay.
I saw it her way. It took me 3 weeks.
For some reason,
Remember I
as a
told you
man-
we had got into an argument?
Yeah. For some reason, as a man, when you just said that, something inside my body when you said you saw your wife's way, something inside my body, deep down, this was some prehistoric shit. I'm not even bullshitting with you. Something in my body, I swear to God, I don't know if you saw watch this back whenever you get a chance, and watch my shoulders do this. I felt it. Something in my mind said, and it was some Neanderthal shit deep ingrained inside my...
No, I'm not gonna stop doing what I do. It's just
Yeah.
that I finally understand
Yeah.
what she was trying to tell me.
That's
It
beautiful.
took me 3 weeks.
That's beautiful.
Okay? We kept having many arguments for 3 fucking weeks.
You know what that just reminded me of? Peter Griffin did the same thing. He was gonna look out the window. He would read a book. It just kept going. Like you just see the days going by, go night to day. And he was like, it was just something. He finally got it. That's how I kind of got when you just said that.
You know how you do double, triple, quad, triathlon. I don't know. This is a quadrupeduplicate triathlon. Quadrupeduplicate triathlon that you're going through with your wife that never ends. This ain't no marriage, ain't no quick shit. It's a nigga. This shit worse than chess. It's a battle of wits to see who the fuck gonna win.
Yeah.
And I know you with the bitch. I know you love the bitch,
yeah.
but somebody got to win because somebody gonna die first and draw somebody's Social Security. You hear me?
It's a
somebody got
classic
to win.
battle of logic versus emotion. Keep going.
We argued for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
The argument started off. You remember this? I called you. I was upset that morning.
Yeah.
I wasn't, because I got out the house and I had my release like, I'm in my element outside. What's more dangerous to a woman? In the woods by herself. Say this is just the woods right here. This table surface area.
Yeah.
Okay. And you put a woman in this motherfucking woods and forest. Okay. She got this small.
Yeah.
And now it's a motherfucking bear in this woods and it's a man in this woods lurking somewhere.
The most dangerous thing to a woman on this planet is a man.
It took me 3 weeks to understand that.
Yeah.
Because she quickly said the bear would just, if it did, find me or something like that, and it did get hungry or agitated, it would just maul me and kill me.
Yeah.
Oh, that man gonna do something. It took me 3 weeks to understand that.
Yeah.
I know you said it. It's crazy. You told me this before.
Yeah, yeah.
But I argued with this woman for 3 weeks about it.
Yeah. Yeah. This is true.
It's like I'm even that you saying it now, it makes me ashamed of myself. I'm like, oh shit, you agree with his wife. Yeah. The most dangerous thing to a woman on this planet is a man. Which leads me to my next point.
Yeah.
You ain't watched no Billy Carson, you ain't watched no Terrence Howard and Joe Rogan and Andrew Schultz yet.
I've saw clips. I haven't watched it in full.
I've gone off the deep end.
Yeah.
And back.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
Because I can't do shit about it. We live in reality. The pyramids was I believe, according to both of the motherfuckers' theory, that the pyramids was built by man. Wasn't no woman building pyramids.
Yeah.
Why? Because they was in charge making us build the motherfuckers. Because something up there in their brain or whatever allowed them to be aliens or whatever. It's like women aliens. Men from Mars, women from Venus. That's an old saying.
Yeah. They're not us. They're not us, and this is I'm gonna tell you a story that happened today without getting religious.
Let me just
go ahead.
Quickly finish. They made us build the motherfucking pyramids. Women ruled over us as aliens back in time and all that shit, and want to make more of us. And that's how the womb and all that shit that Billy Carson and Terrence Howard is talking about is formulated. And that's what the Bible and religion and all this bullshit is leaving out, because men as us, we need to delete that history, because women could never control us the fuck again. We are physically stronger than monsters because they made us that way. That's their motherfucking fault. Bitch, give me the pussy.
That's interesting. Now, when you say alien, and when they say alien, do you mean like alien meaning like just alien to us, or alien to this planet?
To the planet.
Okay.
Because it's all talk of Terrence Howard is speaking, the logical side of it. Basically, no bullshit. What he's saying is he came up with a new table of elements.
I laughed because something just popped into my head that said, women are the original Venezuelans. I don't know why that just popped into my head. I don't know why that popped into my head, but it made me giggle. Aliens. That's what these Venezuelans are. I'm actually going to get some Venezuelans tomorrow. I'm going tomorrow to purchase. I've been doing some property management for this guy, and long story short, in between two buildings, it's a shitload of trash. Like a shitload of trash. I'll show you what it looks like without getting too close to me fucking and shit like this. Let's see.
Well, I'll just look.
No, it's good. So this is in between two buildings right here. All of this trash.
My nigga.
And what I'm looking through is a window to that unit that I just rehabbed, or what the fuck you want to call it. This is going to be their children's room, but the room looks right out in between the two buildings.
Could you send me that right now?
This is a garden unit.
If you want to.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. And this is what they have to look at when they look out their window. A bunch of trash and shit like this. Who knows where the fuck it came from? Probably because this building right here is abandoned. And it's full of crackheads, and they probably just throw the shit out there. Whatever. This window is about this big.
Need a fence.
I'll talk to you about that. We actually do. He actually did.
I do fences.
He actually did contact the welder and got a quote. I've been meaning to talk to you about this shit, but I'd be fucking
okay. Because I work that shit two ways. I had to because you do fences. You know what I'm saying? You do fences and all that other shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll talk. He got the equipment, he got the welders, he got the motherfucking put
well, let me.
I can get you
can edit this out, but let me.
I think I'm gonna chop this out.
Show you something real quick. I think I got a picture of what, and you can kind of look. Let's see. So this is the dude. Let me go to be real quick. I promise.
I've done a fence twice. I've done 2 fences.
So it's not necessarily
It's not horribly hard at all.
fence that's needed, but this. So right now I have this. This how it was. I had it chained up, but as you can see, there's nothing there to.
Yeah, hinge work. I can do hinge work easy.
There's nothing there to connect this part to close it.
Okay.
So I made a makeshift. This picture doesn't have it, but I made a makeshift with some wood and shit like that.
Man, we
2
just
by
anchor
4s
that
and
shit into that brick. Take that wood down, Joe.
So
Yeah, I can do that.
yeah. So basically, this just needs something so it can be a functioning gate. It's a functioning gate right now because I made something with some wood. We talking about something that's pliable.
That niggas can't just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then of course this right here is wobbly, not because of the base, but because this railing is disconnected. So this is the railing.
I grinded out rust. I put in new material, sand that shit down.
This
paint
the
over
part-
that shit. Never looked like it was broke.
It's not connected, so it's 2 pieces of iron. They're not connected. It rusted, broke off, or whatever. It needs to be welded
Iron,
back here to
bring that
connect.
stick out. I weld
Yeah.
that shit.
So I mean, that's basically that's some off canter shit. Anyway,
Iron is slightly on the expensive side because when you weld it, you have to braze it with brass. It's the cost of the brass that's gonna make that a little bit costly.
okay.
So you have to pay for your welder's materials.
Yeah, I'll talk to you about it because he said that he called a guy. Matter of fact, he told me about this like a month ago. The guy kind of been dodging him. He said that he reached back out to the guy. He said the guy's supposed to been calling me to talk about the price and blah 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 blah. Still haven't received a call from the dude. He's supposed to call me today, but we'll chat about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to go purchase 2 Venezuelans to climb in between that fucking that little space.
They already climbed through it on the way here.
Yeah, to clean that shit out. It's human feces and everything over there. How much do you think I should charge them? Like, what do you think is a reasonable price?
No, you tell me, and I'll tell you if it's too high or too low.
$100 for 2 Venezuelans.
How big is the space, compared to
6 by 6.
Oh man, yeah, that's cool. All you doing is picking this shit up, throwing it in the motherfucking garbage.
Picking it up, I'm gonna get them some trash bags. They pick it up, put it in there. Boom.
If you can give them, you can give them more if you want to be nice. You can tip them depending on how good they do. Leave that as the base. If you want to give them more depending on how good they do, and go from there. Cause that ain't. Come on, man. What's that? That's $25 an hour.
Yeah.
That's two. It's gonna take y'all 2 hours to do that.
2 Venezuelans, I'd say 30 minutes at best.
You're paying them over $25 an hour. You have to look at it like that.
This is a dirty, nasty job. Piss and human feces.
And you're paying them over $25 an hour to do it.
True. Yeah.
Time and money go hand in hand.
I'm excited to be hiring my first Venezuelans.
You made it. My nigga, you made it.
Hiring Venezuelans, man. The only thing I was worried about is the transport from the Home Depot on Cicero.
What you gonna think they're gonna do?
That 10-minute drive.
Well, what do you think they're going to do with the money once they're paid?
You know what? They're not like crackheads because they don't do drugs, these Venezuelans. What do Venezuelans do with their money?
They're not putting minutes on their phone because phones don't come with minutes no more. They already got a phone.
I got it. They're going to get prepaid cards so they can ride city bikes. You got to ride to more work, man. Got to ride to more work.
I was finna do it, but I don't want to do it because I don't want to make it over corny.
Do it, man. Do it.
I'm Conflict. This is Paris, goddammit.
Yeah.
This is the Conflict Corner, which we not motherfucking in because I needed some space and time and peace. It's a baby that live in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, man, all podcasts start off in the kitchen or living room or bedroom.
Or a car.
Or a car.
Yeah.
All podcasts start off in 4 places. Well, you could call it 8 places because you got kitchen, living room, bedroom, and car. And then you got your bitch, living room, bedroom, bathroom, car. Bathrooms have good acoustics. Great acoustics.
Great acoustics, great lighting.
Great lighting.
Great lighting and acoustics, yeah.
I'm gonna start podcasting in the bathtub.
That might not be that bad. That might not be that bad. You want to talk about comedy a little bit?
Comedy?
Yeah.
You want to talk about comedy?
Yeah.
And comedians?
Many aspects of it. No concrete subject of comedy.
From you. Because I am officially on Black Ron and Marcus' ass. Marcus lucky I didn't wear my big hat tonight because it's hot outside, nigga. But I'm officially on Black Ron and Marcus' ass. Cause Marcus can't out-country me. He can't, that nigga cannot out-country conflict. And Black Ron cannot, I repeat, can't, ain't gonna out-sanctify me, not never ever. You think that nigga more sanctified than me?
I'm not sure. I don't watch a lot of Black Ron stuff.
He got upset with me. Was yesterday morning, 2 days ago. It was either, today Tuesday. Yesterday morning. That nigga got upset with me yesterday morning because I told him that I don't watch his content. Oh, why you don't watch my content? Because I don't want to subliminally steal and or take any of any comedian's content.
That's fair.
So I've kind of I was a huge fan of comedy. Watched everything.
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
I've dialed that back significantly.
Yeah.
And it hurts me because I'm just bored.
Yeah.
But I've gotten into myself. And that nigga, that nappy face nigga, and your face nappy, all up here, up underneath your cheekbone, but above your jaw is nappy.
Yeah.
Like a Jamaican. Did you eat curry? Is Black Ron Jamaican? Because if he is, I'll take all that back some of it.
I don't know. I don't really watch his content, but I'm familiar with his comedy. Very, very talented comedian.
Oh, that mean you trying to steal in the first place, or you can't subliminally steal somebody's shit. Don't tell me that you can't subliminally steal somebody's shit. Yes, we talk about the same topics, but the fuck we don't. Oh, you can't take a nigga cadence and the way he said and shit and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, nigga, if I talk about the same topic a little bit the way you do, them motherfuckers gonna say, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers who respect comedy gonna notice it.
That's true. There's a comedian that was working. This is gonna be fucked up to say, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Do it.
There's a comedian that was working with
conflict.
It's the conflict corner. I hope this don't make anybody upset.
I don't give a fuck. Cause I don't give a fuck if you upset because I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't.
Yeah.
If it ruffle your feathers, then pick the motherfuckers and fly. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna say who it is. I actually like this guy. I'll show you who it is.
I like saying who it is. I love name dropping.
I'll show you.
I love name dropping. I ain't gonna say it, but I love name dropping.
This guy has worked under Hannibal Buress for years. This is a Chicago comedian I'm talking about. He worked under Hannibal Buress.
I like Hannibal Buress.
I like Hannibal Buress too. He has some. I used to really watch his stuff because he has a unique style that a lot of people can't pull off.
I don't want to work with no other comedian right now except you. I mean, I be trying, just to politic with these niggas, and they always want to argue with me. I came to that nigga humble.
It happens, man. This comedian worked under Hannibal Buress for years and stuff like that. And I remember what his style used to be before working under Hannibal Buress and working with Hannibal Buress and running Hannibal Buress' shit for a while. I remember what his style used to be, and I know what his style is now. His style is Hannibal Buress. Like it's no way around it. Like the cadence, the type of jokes, and everything is Hannibal Buress. This is the guy that I'm talking about.
I almost don't want to know what's. Oh wow! I almost want to know what's the problem with. Goddamn it! Saying who he is. He worked under the nigga, but what you saying is he bit the nigga shit. Not necessarily stole, but damn sure bit it.
And it's chewing. I don't even want to know if it's. I don't know if it's biting, but I don't know if it's like being around this motherfucker so long that you somehow became how they. For example, I heard Corey. I'm talking about Corey Holcomb right now. I heard him say this a lot, that, you know, he will have people open for him on the road and shit like that. He have them open for a while, and after a while, their jokes turn into his type of jokes. Like, they didn't start off like that, but now they doing the whole, what's his thing? Side chick humor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now they doing the whole side chick shit, and what else are you talking about? I haven't seen this comedy in a while.
I don't know. I like this shit. It's sarcastic.
Yeah.
It's very sarcastic.
Yeah. They start doing his thing, kind of. They kind of morph into it. It's not on purpose, but it's just you under this motherfucker for a while, and it just morphs into it, and that's why I don't know if it's stealing.
They just picked up his accent because they speak his language.
Like, even they morph they act to talk about, like, if I'm talking about, like, let's say Tony Baker, another comedian. I love Tony Baker, very funny comedian. He has some really funny jokes about cats.
I haven't checked Tony Baker in a minute.
Funny comedian. He's real funny, and you know he has cats and shit like that. A man with cats, so he does cat humor, and you know he does the voiceover and shit on Instagram and shit like that, where you see some animals fighting. And he just hilarious. Tony Baker's hilarious. Well, let's just say we got Tony Baker that does cat humor. Now, all of a sudden, he's doing side bitch humor. You know what I'm saying? So, it can happen without you even knowing. You know what I mean? Sometimes. And that's why I see it happen with this guy right here. And it disturbs me because it's like looking at Hannibal Buress. But I like the guy.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that it should be done in a way, you know, let's say Bernie Mac. I guess the one name I'm not going to say because I do have a lot of respect for the man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like Bernie.
In Chicago?
On Instagram.
On Instagram. Oh, yeah, on Instagram.
But at the same time, it's a breath of fresh air because Bernie gone.
Yeah.
Like, you'll accept that if a motherfucker there's a huge age gap if a young motherfucker doing it. Or somebody not here no more, you still kind of want that shit. Like, I always wanted to contact Michael Collier.
Yeah.
And
you would excel at his type of comedy. Very hard to do. Very easy on paper, but very difficult to do.
Man, he don't even know how much he one of my favorites ever. I want to, because he always say that, you know, he repeating the jokes and they shouldn't die, and so he retelling them. I want his permission to keep that shit alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
My favorite motherfucking Michael Collier. And I told you I did this one, and I told the motherfuckers afterward, you know, who it's from, and you know, Chicago comedians was like, you shouldn't have said this shit. You should have did it. It ain't me, motherfucker. It ain't conflict. Stop trying to tell me what the fuck to do and how to be me, motherfucker. You ain't me. You don't like fat bitches. You don't have titties and fuck fat bitches with titties, and there's 4 titties everywhere. You don't do that shit. I do.
Yeah.
It's these 2 brothers, okay? Mm-hmm. They own a funeral home out here in Chicago, out there on the west side. Mm-hmm. It's late at night. It's a Friday night. One brother is in the back working on his lady body. The other brother is up there consoling somebody that just called in, you know, because they got a viewing in the morning.
Yeah.
The brother in the back busts out the motherfucking doors and shit and start interrupting the brother on the phone like, hey, man, hey. And his brother waving him off like, I'm on the phone with this lady. What the fuck you want? His brother's like, hey, man, hey. You got to cut check in the back. This lady in the back got a shrimp in her coochie.
Okay.
He's sitting there looking. He hurry up, he finished the call. He go in the back with his brother to check out the shrimp in this lady coochie. So they sitting there looking at the body. Because he had thought he had messed up at first. No, I missed the part. He thought he messed up at first. At first, they sitting there looking at the body. He say, "Where the shrimp at?" It's right there in the coochie. You don't see it? That's not a shrimp, nigga. I know it's big. I know it's swollen. I know it's fat. That's a clitoris. Oh man, shit. It sure tastes like shrimp.
Hilarious.
Damn. Missed the little pot. That's that wine. I am now intoxicated. I am now slurring. I am impaired. I am. Hey, this wino talk right now. I'm a wino. I'm a Chicago wino.
And see, those jokes like that are funny. This is what I was looking up on my phone because I don't remember how the joke went. So I'm gonna read it, but I'm gonna add cadence.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna add cadence, and I'm gonna add time into it. I'm not gonna do the joke justice because it's not my joke. But I'm gonna read it, but I'm gonna add cadence and time into it. It's a joke just like the Michael Collier joke. And those jokes are always funny. You can always win the crowd over with it. Because these jokes like Michael Collier, all of Michael Collier jokes have what? The element of surprise. Gets people every time. And that's a funny thing, like in comedy, if you can add the element of surprise, it's like when people watch a magic show, but you're just doing it with words. You always gonna be able to get people with that.
And this is a comedy crowd that you're doing that Michael Collier does this with.
Yeah.
They can be hostile. They could be not with them. They could be against them for race, religion, ageism, or whatever, sexism.
Mm-hmm.
And his joke style is very disarming.
Yeah.
Disarming to everybody. Everybody can enjoy this shit. All races, color, creeds, ages.
And depending on how you tell a certain joke, like your cadence and the way that you talk, where you can command the crowd, they start listening, which makes it even better.
This is some more. Little Red Riding Hood was running through the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Big Bad Wolf right behind him. Mm-hmm. Little Red stopped right there in her tracks. It was shit. God, I'm off this wine. I can't do this shit right now. He said, Little Red, when I catch you, I'm going to throw you down and make sweet love to you. Little Red stopped right there in her tracks. He said, no, you ain't. Mm-hmm. You going to eat me just like the book say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's some more at right now, but I ain't even had some yet. Let alone from some more.
And see, that was another one of them jokes that kept you off guard. This joke right here, this is an Eddie Murphy joke. This is a famous Eddie Murphy joke. Short, sweet, but I'm just gonna get to the ending of the joke, which, you know, I'm gonna try to add a little something to it. So this is the bear and the rabbit taking a shit in the woods.
Oh man, I love that.
So after the bear is done, he turns to the rabbit and says, do you have a problem with shit sticking to your fur? And the rabbit looks at the bear confused and says, no, I never had that problem. And then the bear smiles and says, good. He picks up the rabbit and wipes his ass with the rabbit. It's a hilarious joke, you know what I'm saying? And it's one of them type of jokes that the crowd are like, you know, because, you know, of course, this had a build-up. You know what I mean? You're like, okay, what the fuck is a rabbit and a bear take shit in the woods? But that's just the crescendo of the whole
Eddie
joke.
Murphy as Buckwheat will ever crack me the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's just something about that goddamn Eddie Murphy Buckwheat.
Yeah. Eddie Murphy is, and he was doing all of these jokes when he was 21?
I really look at that shit too. Like,
he was a rock star.
that's the best thing about shit. You get to see them as rock stars. You get to see them young, in their 30s and 40s. If you lucky enough, 50s and 60s. That's how much I love comedy.
Yeah.
It's been great so far to see people grow.
Yeah.
Because we was kids when we was watching that shit and wasn't fucking supposed to.
Yeah.
A lot of these older comedians don't know how much I ride with them because I hate a motherfucker that don't respect comedy. And I believe you share the same sentiment.
Yeah.
I don't like.
What's your Mount Rushmore?
John Witherspoon. Fucking John Witherspoon, man. Eddie Griffin. Sinbad.
That's a good one.
I can't live without Sinbad.
One more.
Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence. That's a good one.
I take Martin Lawrence as the crescendo over Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor because he was influenced by them and took it to a whole new level. Do you know how many ass whoopers I got in grammar school imitating Martin all the times I got in trouble and shit, Joe?
Yeah.
Sit from being at home watching Martin. We saw him in two ways. We saw that nigga on stage and on TV.
Yeah.
Skit comedy.
Def Comedy
Acting
Jam.
out in like play form, what you would do in the form of a play, overacting to get your point across, so the people in the back can see your facial expressions and get the feeling and emotion what you're going through.
Yeah.
I just watched, nigga, I was in the car dying, crying, in the fucking parking lot at the job, watching that little skit of Martin with the fucking fake ass Rottweiler from the carnival, the stuff Rottweiler.
Yeah.
Yeah. The characters, Mr. Otis, the Kung Fu motherfucker.
And you know he was doing something in sitcoms that a lot of people weren't doing, breaking the fourth wall. Well, like he'll be doing something that he'll look directly into the camera and talk to us. He did that a lot.
I do that to a flaw because of Martin Lawrence and Will Smith.
Yeah.
I'll be talking to my wife.
Will Smith did it a lot too.
And I'll look away and I'll be talking to myself, but I'm breaking the fourth wall with myself.
Yeah. I do the same thing too. Usually when I'm in an argument with a bitch, I be like, watch this, y'all. Watch this shit. There's no y'all. There's no camera. It's the microwave over there. What in my mind is, now watch this shit.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Niggas break the wall, break the fourth wall when they're usually in an argument with a bitch.
Yes.
I've never seen a woman do that. Watch this, y'all. It's always dudes.
I definitely did that a lot with the white bitch I was with.
Yeah.
And they're gonna flag my content because I said white and bitch in the same sentence.
Yeah. They gonna put you right under the Dr. Umar trash list.
Wasn't nothing else wrong I said except that.
Yeah.
But anyway, the white bitch I was fucking with, right?
Dr. Umar's clapping somewhere right now.
Niggas is drinking and smoking. Niggas is somewhere. She used to gaslight me. I recently learned what two things are. Gaslighting and narcissistic. Because I've come across it in life so many times, I had to look up the definition in Google, in Webster, in wherever, in Wikipedia, of what gaslighting and narcissistic meant.
Yeah.
And I had to see it in examples to understand this shit. And I used to break the fourth wall. Like, I know I just saw what I saw. You bitch, you gonna tell me that I ain't see what I saw? And then I go back to it again. Bitch, you gonna tell me that I ain't see what I motherfucking just saw?
I did it last night. You did it in front of me. You know, women, it's this new thing in 2024. Women have this habit of calling men narcissists. And always using the, you're gaslighting me.
And I didn't want to throw the word narcissistic around.
Yeah.
Because I've heard it so much. I'm like, okay, I need to take this shit seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't.
And yours had logic behind it. They just say it because it's a way to let's use trans terminology. The way to punch down on men by calling us gaslighters and narcissists.
I just remember something my grandmama taught me about women. That's what they do.
Yeah.
She used to tell me, to not be weak with women because they'll get with their friends and they'll be sniggling and giggling about you behind your back. Yeah, child, I had that nigga fucked up. He was crying and shit. I got him so mad he broke the door. Yeah, girl, I did that to me. Women like getting you off your square, regardless of the consequence.
But
once you off your square, that's a success in them.
Well, women do this thing where they are the center of attention when it comes to like an argument or something like that. For example, with this narcissist and this gaslighting shit, I was having an argument last night with my bitch, And but when I argue like this. I don't yell. You know what I mean? Because when you yell, you're not getting heard. You know what I mean? I try to talk like this because I want you to hear everything I'm saying, and I don't want you to tune out. So I'm gonna fuss with you like this. And I told her, like, before I say what I'm about to say, I swear to God, I told her this right here. This is exactly what you're going to do. I said, first of all, you're gonna jump on the defense first. Then you're going to look for an excuse, and then you're going to figure out how to turn around and make an example on some, well, what about when you did this? Or, well, you did that. Or she's going to figure out a way to turn me into the villain in this. Mm-hmm. When I'm talking
to the villain.
Yeah. When I'm talking about a behavior of hers that I didn't like, and I'm trying to talk about it with her so we can find a solution to this specific behavior. And, you know, we can come to a conclusion and or a compromise. And as I'm trying to explain my shit, she got mad immediately, cut me off, and she was the only one talking. You know what I'm saying? Because she was mad, and she did exactly everything I told she was going to do. She first got on the defense. She looked for an excuse for her behavior. And then she was like, well, remember when you were, we're not talking about me right now. We're talking about you.
Talking about me right now. Can we just handle one thing at a time? We will talk about me when it's time to talk about me. I ain't got no problem talking about me.
Understand?
But it ain't talking about me.
You understand what the fuck you just said? I say this shit all the time. And that's very important what you just said. This is some real shit right here. This need to be a clip. Women, you need to understand this. When we come to you, this Men's Mental Health Month, a lot of times we don't want to come to you with shit because we understand that it's gonna be a kerfuffle, a battle. You know what I mean? It's gonna be something where it's gonna turn around on fucking me.
It's gonna be some not getting no pussy.
I'm gonna get it one way or another. If I have to take it, it is what it is. I'm gonna get it. You ain't gonna not fuck me. I'm going to always fuck you. But you know that's one thing with women to understand, like, and that's very important when you say some real shit. Let's handle one thing at a time. If I'm coming to you with something, a problem I have with you, let's fix this, and then after we fix what I came to you with, then okay, so what's your issue with me?
It does sound better the way you're saying it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think a motherfucker just heard me yelling like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just talking in soft, straightforward tones during an argument. That'll make a motherfucker try to kill you.
It's chess with a woman, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to let a woman control your emotions.
Oh man!
So I try my best not to get angry. I sit and watch her, so she let the other feel stupid while she. All right, now let me say this. This is my rebuttal. I'm just sitting there looking. I'm like, okay, but what about this? Like, can I get a word in real quick? I want to say this because I want you to hear me. Because what she gonna do is she gonna be like, you didn't say that. Yes, I did. I'm telling you exactly how I feel right now, and you don't give a fuck because you too worried about defending yourself than fixing my problem. Women are selfish like that. They selfish like that, man.
I just figured out why in the cartoon, old school cartoon, Charlie Brown, when the adults and the teacher was talking, while you couldn't hear him, all you heard was wah 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 wah. Because it's somewhere when a girl matures into a woman, yeah, that's all the fuck you hear.
That's all you hear. I saw this post on Instagram and made me chuckle because it was true. This is the misogynistic portion of the program that we're doing right now. I saw this post. I swear to God.
I'm happy you said it. We know this is misogyny. Yeah. We know what we doing. So you can comment on the fuck you want.
Mental Health Month. We have the right.
We know what we doing.
I saw this post on Instagram and said, why do women watch Netflix with subtitles?
I thought you was gonna say cross the
No,
road.
that's not what. Well, we can get to that one. Well, I'm pretty sure we go with 20 funny jokes. This is what we do. It said, why do women watch Netflix with subtitles? Because bitches don't listen.
I love that. I love that. I want that to be in my story tomorrow morning. I want that to be on my Instagram and Facebook stories tomorrow.
I saw that and I said, if I turn on Netflix right now, I didn't put the subtitles on that shit. My bitch did.
Which goes back to my next point. Like, that's why can't nobody figure out how the pyramids was built, because a fucking woman did it.
Yeah.
They made us do it, and we still don't understand how to build that motherfucker again, because they built the motherfucker.
Yeah. Because women, you don't understand, women are very how can you bleed for 3 days and not die?
That's why we ain't figured out that technology that Terrence Howard and Billy Carson them is talking about in this new table of elements, because it's a woman table of elements.
Yeah.
You need to watch that shit, John. You're going to get hooked within 5 minutes at most.
I like
both of those.
I watch.
And you're going to go down a rabbit hole. You ever go do things pull you in and draw you in?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I go down a lot of different rabbit holes, like, cause I'm into a lot of different shit. And what I like about Terrence Howard is he's not very animated. Everything he says it with a smirk and with unwavering confidence. You know what I mean?
Unwavering confidence.
Yeah. It almost, even if it's bullshit, which nobody knows if it's bullshit or not, but even if it is, he says it with the confidence that you be like, this might be true. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I like that about him, because he's saying a lot of things that just make sense. We don't know what the fuck.
Man, we don't know shit. We just know right now.
We don't even know really what time.
We just know right now.
We don't even know what time it is.
We so into right now that, man, I don't know nobody really going to church no more.
Yeah.
I don't know nobody our age that just got saved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was a thing of our time and shit. Like, we is just stuck in right now and the future and moving forward. We don't even fact check shit.
And you just remind me of something.
Do you fact check shit? Do you just take everything at face value?
No. You know what I mean? I'm more, since I'm an old man now, I'm more look at logic. I had an argument with my bitch earlier today, and I was talking like this, and she got upset. And this has to do with religion and God and shit like this. My answer had nothing to do with God. My shit was all logic. She said that, I don't know if you ever had one of these cars where you put the key in, and you do something weird with like the gas pedal or something like that, and it's that key lock shit where it locks the key in that.
Yeah.
And that happened to her mom, and they were driving her grandma's car.
Mm-hmm. It's so hard.
They was trying to get the key out of there, couldn't figure it out, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And she was like, you know what, now I know God is real, blah, blah. That's not my argument, you know what I mean? My argument was more logical about the car situation, because she said grandma came over there, she put her hands on the steering wheel, she turned the key, and the key came out. But she said grandma prayed first. And I said, I had a car that did that multiple times. And if you're a man and you had this issue, or you're a mechanic or whatever, if you ever fuck with a car, you know this is what you do when your key get locked in the fucking thing. You slightly push up the wheel, turn the key, comes out. They were trying to pull it. It'll never come out. You just pull it. It's a system where you have to do, where the car has this thing where you have to do it to get the key out of there. You can't just pull the key. She said her grandma prayed first. She did. And I asked her, most of my lifestyle was like, wait a minute. How long your grandma had that car? She said she had it for years. I said, ever did that before? She said, yeah, she said it happened before. So why the fuck do you think so if it happened before, that means she had to get the key out of there. This is just me being logic. So her grandma, in my opinion, tricked them to thinking that she was doing something special to get that fucking key out of there. Because she said grandma came over, she was
for
like,
centuries been tricking motherfuckers for control.
And she got mad at me because of my logic. I said, well, if I was there, I would have got it out too, because I know exactly what to do when your key gets. It's a fail-safe thing where the key gets. The car just, these older cars do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I said, if it happened before and she got it out, I'm pretty sure it didn't happen just once. She had this car for years. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure it happened a bunch of times. And she got it out every fucking time.
You want some more logic before I forget?
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I just remembered again.
Yeah.
Here's some logic for you. God.
Yeah.
With a capital G.
Yeah, yeah.
The Almighty Supreme.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If he's so all, they, he, it, they, her, is so
The
all.
first trans, by the way.
Oh Jesus. I've been trying,
They, them.
I've been trying not to smoke. I've been trying not to smoke.
They, them, he,
I've been trying not to smoke.
him, her sometimes. I've heard it been said that, because women carry life and give life.
That
would be a woman. The first, she, they, them. Him.
I'm not. See, I don't even know if it's hell no more.
Sorry for.
I don't even know if it's hell. No
you just getting into something.
The logic is, do you? Could you hold that for a second? Your apparatus.
Yeah.
Because this is even better.
Yeah.
Do you think God got time to watch you pump your dick and tell you you bad for pumping your dick? Do you think that God has the time to sit and watch and see if you bad or even know if he bad? Oh, Paris is fucking a bitch without a condom again before marriage out of wedlock.
Yeah.
You got kids, right?
I got one,
and you don't even pay. Have you ever wavered your child off because it's just some child shit and it's a child problem and it's not even worth your time.
Yeah.
I hate to say it like that, but it's some kid shit. It's a kid problem.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So God, our daddy, right?
Yeah.
He ain't got time for you. What, man? Don't fuck these bitches without a condom before marriage.
Look at my shirt. What he just said, I don't think he even read my shirt.
I did not.
Jesus is with me, and we're looking for pussy. See how I just full circle? You see how that's just full circle? You didn't even read my shirt. Jesus is with me, and we're looking for pussy. This was not planned. It was not scripted. All of this shit. You see, I closed my book a long time ago. He threw his shit way over there. This is off the cuff.
Got us with this belief shit. Man, I believe, but
yeah, I believe. It got to be something. But I mean, I don't rack my brain on it too much. I just kind of live. I'm just kind of
grown man me.
Now,
grown man me is like, come on, God.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's me.
Yeah. Because I don't know. You know what I mean? Because some people call me a hypocrite or whatever because I don't know these things. But for instance, I got shot in my face. And
less than a fucking year ago.
Less than a year ago. Months ago. And here's the thing about it. Like, I don't talk about it because it's creepy.
Because he's still pretty. And don't nobody believe
This
him.
nigga's stupid, man.
No homo.
This is the thing, though. It's creepy like this because...
I can't say that, man. That's...
No Diddy.
Yeah.
No Diddy.
I'm sorry.
But nah. Fuck it, man. Men should be able to compliment other men. I call this guy handsome all the time and tell him his skin is amazing. So, the thing about it is, it's like... I got shot in my face. But see, I don't talk about it to people because... I don't really talk about it a lot because... average person wouldn't understand exactly what happened. You know what I mean? You have to understand this. I got shot at a total of 9 times. I dodged them shit somehow. This is at close range. Let's just say, like, he's where that mirror is right there. This is not that far away I was getting shot at. You know what I'm saying? But I maneuvered I'm moving my body somehow. He's missing because, you shooting a 45 caliber handgun the proper way. You have to hold it with 2 fucking hands. You have to.
It's a rifle. It is a fucking hand rifle.
Yeah. It's a large caliber. And he's shooting at me, and for some reason, at one point, my body, because I'm dodging these bitches, I'm not even thinking about it. You know what I mean? And it went through right here. You have to understand it hit me in the only place it could have hit me, where I don't lose an eye or go through my head. I don't like to think about it too much because it gets creepy. It hit me right here, and it came out. You see this real dark spot? This is where they had to close the wound up. It went here and came out literally in the corner of my eye. I looked I looked at I realized how grim it was.
I never thought of this so fast. You never even say anything about seeing the bullet, feeling it, or anything.
It never hurt it. It never hurt it, man.
You didn't even know that you were shot in the face.
I knew I was shot in the face. I just didn't know where. Now this is the real thing. I thought I got shot in the mouth because immediately as soon as I got hit, blood. And my mouth was full of blood. And I was just full of blood. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm hitting the mouth. So I take my tongue, I run it around all my top row of teeth, all around my bottom row of teeth. Like, I got all my teeth. What the fuck am I shot at? And the only time I realized that I was shot in the face, because I saw the blood, it was coming down my face, but I didn't feel like I was shot. But so when I ran over to the ambulance, I told the ambulance guy, I'm shot in the head. But I'm thinking I'm so full of adrenaline that I just don't feel it.
We're coming up on the time, and you.
Yeah.
Are you going to do something for that anniversary of that day?
I'm shooting a comedy special, and right now the working date is September 7th. I got shot on September 2nd because I wanted to be a full circle. And that's another thing, like when I was at the Comedy Plex and I said I was bombing. Okay. You know, I told you I was bombing for 2 minutes. I have some specific material that that I'm actually saving for that. And like even like the special that I'm doing, like the special that I'm doing is I've been doing shit at the comedy club. It's gonna be that. I know the nigga.
I've never heard it. He's holding this shit so tight.
Yeah.
It's like a fly, and he won't let the motherfucker out.
There's even like when I was at the comedy plex, I felt like I was bombing for 2 minutes. It's because my mind was telling me to go into whatever because like I got I'm doing the headlining show next week, whenever the fuck it is. I gotta do 40 minutes. You know what I mean?
Next week?
The 13th.
Oh, nigga, you just telling me now.
Whatever the 13th. I thought I told you about that.
No, just telling me now.
Yeah, that for in Rockford or whatever the fuck it is. No, I told you about that? Well, Marcos hit me up.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
You haven't talked about it.
Yeah, I haven't talked about it. So I gotta do.
I was gonna hit that nigga up about that shit.
I got to do 40 minutes. He said it's a stacked lineup. I don't know at this point, but you know anything's possible.
Somebody's car broke down. Is there a comedian in the house?
Is there a comedian in the house? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be doing different types of shit to fill it out. I'm gonna try to like squeeze and catch. There's some things I don't want to do. You know what I mean? But I'll figure it out. But long story short, let's get back to the shooting. So it goes through here. It comes out and literally in the corner of my eye. And I realized how grim it was because I paid that $13 or whatever the fuck it is for the Tribune. Because it was an article on it. And I didn't even know that it was in the Tribune. But it was just how grim. Oh, okay. So here you go. This is from the Tribune, the Chicago Tribune, right here. This is my first time seeing this like 5 days ago. It says, Jackson pulled up across the street and opened fire. A bullet struck the victim in the face. It hit him in the cheek and landed above his eye socket. Then when they put eye socket, I realized like the shit came out of my eye socket. Now, if I would have...
That's why I asked you, did you see the bullet?
Exactly. It came on my eye socket and it went... This hair didn't grew back since then, but it was still a scar. If I moved, it's a scar. It came on my eye socket and bust my eyebrow. I don't know if you remember from when you saw it. Like, this shit was busted open right here.
Yeah, it looked like you told your barber put a look right there.
Yeah, so they had to stitch this, and this. I had 3 stitch things, you know what I mean? But if I would have... It went through here. If I would have turned my head like... Just like this, it came out my eyeball. It just... I mean, just a little bit, though. Like, it went right here, came right here. If I would just did like this, it would have been my eye. Like, you see just that little slight turn... That could have been my eyeball. A little bit more, it would have went.
Man, your shit look good, man.
It would have went through my head.
Your shit look good.
So, literally though, centimeters. A little bit, boom, eyeball. A little bit more, boom, went straight through my head. You know what I mean? So, I be thinking about this a lot that I'm not really supposed to be here because it hit me in the only area it could have hit me, like went straight through here. I don't know how. Any slight turn, it could have been fatal, or I could have been blind or all this shit would have been a vegetable. Literally, like this much. Literally, this much changes everything. That's weird. This much changes everything. You know what I mean? And I dodged all them bitches. And even after I was shot, you know what I'm saying? I had the consciousness to run across the street. And I was like, oh yeah, I saw a fucking ambulance over there. And he was still shooting. And I'm fucked up right now. You know what I mean? But that's just the whole thing as men. So the thing I'm telling you about men, like Men's Mental Health Month is, and especially like you're a manager, you're in a manager position now. And one thing that I learned from being a manager, I was a manager at Jewel Osco. I worked at Jewel for 14 years on state in Ohio, downtown Chicago. You never panic. You know what I'm saying? No. Even if in your brain you're like, oh my fucking God. You can't never let the rest of the people see that.
It's so weird to say that in your head and say, okay. Yeah. Like you're saying that in your head, but what's verbally coming out your mouth is, okay.
It's like you're like this because you don't want the people under you to panic because they come to you to be the leader. And if you panic, the whole ship go down. So you always have to have this false sense of confidence and this false sense of security and this false sense of braveness. You know what I mean? To make sure everybody else is okay. But in your head, you're like, ah! You know what I'm saying? But you can't never show them that. Jewel caught on fire one time. And in my mind, I'm like, what the fuck am I about to do? Because I was managing the overnight team. I'm like, what the fuck? Who do I call? And they like, huh. I'm like, look, everybody calm down. This is what we're going to do. First, we went and covered up the produce to try to save all the fruit. You know what I'm saying? I went up, somebody would call the fire department. Let's save as much of the product as we motherfucking can. And we did. But in my mind, I never went through no shit like that before. But I had to try to stay composed.
Protocol. Remember your training.
Yeah. And I mean, you have to do this with your bitch, too. We don't have the answers all the time when our women come to us for shit.
Being a man is muscle memory. I just think about, my regular day.
Yeah.
Whereas, my regular day now would have crushed the 28-year-old me. I would have been able to handle this shit.
Yeah.
It's just that you do the same thing every day, and you just stacking on more and more and more. It just becomes second motherfucking nature. That's what man is.
It's very difficult.
That's why I'm so fucking comfortable now, because I've done everything repeatedly. I've seen so many outcomes. I know what I don't want my fucking outcome to be.
Yeah. Being a man is very difficult. It's very difficult because we have to have the answers even when the answers don't exist. But we have to do this. Like I said, my bitch is 23. She come to me and ask me about life things all the time. I'm still learning life. A lot of things I do know I can teach her. But she comes to me for the answers and I always have to deliver.
If nothing else, you point her in the best direction possible.
Yeah, I try.
You may not know exactly how to get there, but if you go over that way, you just take your ass over that way, it's over there.
And if you need me, I'm there.
I'll be right there
to help. I'm watching you. It's just like when your daughter learns how to walk, right? You see she holding on to the table, you know what I mean? She's trying to learn how to walk on her own when she first started walking and things like this, you know what I mean? And, after she get a little bit, she's still a little wobbly and shit like that. But you always there, you know what I mean? You're like, okay, if she fall over here, she hit her head on that, she'll be okay.
This is always
once she get to the edge of that table, I gotta be on guard because I do not want to hit her head on the corner of that motherfucking table. Not only is my daughter gonna be hurt, my wife is gonna fuck me up because I am in charge right now. I do not want to hear that. The baby gonna heal.
It's always funny to me because it's just we both. I don't know how we the same not nigga.
Yeah.
You like him young, I like him old.
Yeah.
You like him petite, I like him fat.
Yeah. But I fuck all of that. But you going
jogging pants and Jordans.
Yeah.
Dress pants and high bottoms. Ball spot. Locks.
Yeah.
It's funny.
We're the same nigga, but we both dark than a motherfucker. You know why I do the
Man,
jogging pants? It's because I fuck.
This welding got me black as hell.
It's because I fuck hoes, man. And you know what I mean? Like, my back page shit is the genesis of the jogging pants. And let's just say Jordans, 'cause I do wear a lot of Jordans. Now, this is funny to y'all, but this is the logic behind my jogging pants and my gym shoes.
I know
say.
I know this.
The jogger pants is just so I can take them off, pull them on easy, no zippers, boom, boom, boom. I like to have my money in my sock when I go in. I can just pull this straight up, pull the money out my sock.
If you going to get some pussy, you don't want to fuck with a zipper,
Yes.
a button,
Quick,
a snap,
fast,
a belt,
lightning.
Keys on your heel.
Yeah.
You don't want to have to. You don't want your shoes tied up too tight, motherfucker.
And if I have to get away in a hurry, I don't have to.
You don't have to run
Yoink.
out ass. You know how many motherfucking reels I've seen of motherfuckers running away ass
Because
naked?
they had a belt and a zipper.
And I've said to myself, not Paris,
Yeah.
not Paris. You will never run away ass naked.
Yeah. And then, you know what I mean, the jogging pants, I'm flexible. There's no slack. Well, I mean, there's plenty of slack.
If they catch you halfway up,
yeah.
you got plenty of slack to scuffle.
Yeah. And they're stretchy. You know
Some
what I
niggas
mean?
crazy. They'll fight a naked nigga.
Yeah. Stretchy and breathable. Then I think about sting operations. What if I have to get away on foot? That's where the gym shoes come in. You have to catch me. I'm never going to just give up. You have to catch me. You have to. And it's not because I'm worried about going to jail. It's the embarrassment behind, like, just don't let my bitch find out. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell my mama, please. You know what I mean? I want her to be like, oh, he's in jail for trying to buy some puss. You know what I mean?
It's one thing,
I have to get away on
but
foot.
you don't want to get caught.
I want to get caught.
They're going to stone you. They're going to walk you through the village and they're going to stone you. They're going to stone you, shit.
And here's a tip to that. I talked about this on Backpage Stories, but you know, when you're fucking with a bitch, whether you're buying pussy or you're with a sneaky link or whatever, and you're at a woman, whenever you're at a woman's house getting pussy, you're always at danger. You're always in danger, I mean, because a woman always has somebody, especially if she looks a certain type of way, there's somebody in her life that will pop up.
Pop the fuck up.
It's happened to me multiple times. But the only time it happened to me and I came face to face with the guy, she wanted me to hide in a place or something like that. She wanted me to climb out a window. At this point, I'm in my 30s, so I'm like, I'm not. I'm leaving out the same way I came in. And she was so upset. She was crying and shit, bitch, because he open up the door. I know you got somebody in there. Ooh. I'm not in fear at this point. Because I know how I'm going to handle it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's two types of men. Either he's going to come in and get emotional, and he's going to try to attack me based off the whole thing. But I'm not going to exert any, what is it called?
Well, you're not going to be on the offense.
I'm not going to be aggressive.
Yeah.
Because I'm in her house, and I'm going to try to just talk him through. Because he has to understand, like, this ain't got nothing to do. I didn't know you existed. You know what I'm saying? Your bitch should have never had me over here knowing that you are coming over and she got a man. This has nothing to do with me. And he opened up the door.
And I'm a man and I ain't finna hide about it either.
I ain't about to hide about it. Because, you know, as a man, you always got to be like, it's whatever you want to do. I don't want to do this. I don't want to. But if I have to, we going to have to do what we have to do. So he opened up the door. He's standing there. He looked. We sized each other up. In my head, I'm thinking, I could ball this nigga up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. I'm being honest with you. I said, I could ball this nigga up. And he probably thinking like, I could ball this nigga up. I don't know what he was thinking. You know what I'm saying? But we both looked at each other, and it was like and I'm like, what's up, man? Walked past him. No incident. We didn't have no conversation, but I think in that moment he realized, because when two men get into it, there's only two things that can happen. Somebody's going to get really, really hurt, or somebody's going to die. Usually it's not no jail time, because jail is when you're dealing with a bitch. You having domestic with a bitch. When it's two men, it's gonna end up in hospital.
Hopefully you can limp your ass away and go lick your wounds.
Yeah. Hopefully,
might be a hospital involved, but no.
Yeah. Especially if there's nobody to break it up. That's the worst thing when it's two men. There's nobody to break it up. But a lot of times,
because you can't walk off unless somebody on the ground. Huh?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody just finna separate.
Ain't nobody about to separate.
I don't even
but
think
here's
that.
the thing about men, though. A lot of times when it's just two men by themselves, it's more easier to figure it out. You know what I mean? Because, you know, men had this
Because
thing called...
we know.
We know. And men have this ego thing.
It's only two ways out. We can talk or we can kill.
Yeah. Men had this ego thing, and then we had this testosterone thing. And let's just go back to the whole shooting thing with me. I fought the guy in the gas station. I showed mercy. He was on the ground. I showed mercy. This is my fatal thing, though. And I forgot I'm an old nigga. So I'm like, it's over. Now, on reading the article, it's talking about how I chased the guy around the car. It happened. You know what I'm saying? It's from a witness account. I chased him around the car. Woo, 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 woo. You know what I mean? Because after I beat him up, you know what I mean? I saw him run to a vehicle. In my mind, what you going to go do? You know what I'm saying? So I chased him around the vehicle, run around the vehicle 3 times. He make it to his door, and as he's got in the car, and as he closing the door, I put my arm in the door to try to, you know, and that's when he was between the seat and got his gun. I knew what was happening. Now, I'm an old nigga, so I'm thinking like, it's over. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, this is done. I won. We're done. But you never know how somebody's going to react. You know what I mean? And the only reason he drove across the street and shot me is because the gas station was full of people. It was a weekend. The weekend, I mean, the motherfucking gas station was busting. There was a lot of motherfuckers in the gas station. They all witnessed this ass whooping that happened. He didn't want to go out like that. His pride was hurt because I made it all the way across the street. He was on me like this with the gun. Literally. When he had the gun, it was like this. In my mind, I'm thinking, I'm probably about to get shot. But he's looking at me in my face. I'm looking at him in his face. And the whole time we're looking, I never ran. I backpedaled like this. I made it a football field away while he's still pointing the gun at me. Never shot at me. In my head, I'm thinking, when he shoot, I'm going to try to dodge it. I just knew I was probably going to get shot at. I'm going to try to dodge it. But theoretically, you can't dodge a fucking bullet. It's impossible as a regular human. But somehow I made it all the way across the street. And that's why, you know that he was thinking about it. He was thinking about it. He didn't want to shoot me. If he wanted to shoot me, he would just did it while he was on me like this. I made it all the way across the street. And I think when he observed the gas station and seeing all of these people, he was like, I can't go out like no bitch. Because you had to think about it that long. You read the article, I was a whole football field away, according to them. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's about a football field. You know how far that is.
Nigga,
he had to get in his car to drive to me, to shoot me. You know what I mean? So that's a motherfucker that's thinking about it. You know what I mean? So that's why it's attempted murder. Because if I'm fighting him and he try to shoot me, now it's action of passion right now. You're in the moment, get off me type shit. You had to think about this shit. I'm gone.
That's crazy, man.
I'm gone already, though. You know what I mean?
God damn.
So that's what it is. We talking about men right now and mental health. It's men's mental health month. You know what I mean? So that's why we're talking about these things and how to handle certain situations.
It's something you live with. It's
Yeah.
something you live with every day. It's easy for me to breeze over it sometimes because, nigga, you don't look like the fuck you got shot.
And I know y'all watching this because they called me that day. They told me to be like watching my shit. It was weird. I'm talking about the detectives and shit like that. Not the detectives, but the bitch, the lady from the DA office. I know you're gonna sue this. But yeah, she told me. You know what I'm saying? Literally, she told me. But
she be watching. Wait a minute. You can't just breeze over that. She be watching your content.
My content. You know what I mean? And things like that.
How old she is?
It's an older white lady. Older white lady, older than me. You know what I mean? It's just weird. But
you interesting, nigga.
You funny, man.
She like you.
But yeah, I got shot. I went to the University of Chicago, man. Of course, I got this scar. This scar ain't going nowhere. I was a little
trying to take you away from these hoes.
Damn.
I
still get a lot of bitches, man. I was concerned about it because when they sold it up, I don't know if you remember, but after you seen my shit was balled up like a fist. Like it looked like my skin looked like this. I didn't think it was gonna heal right. I don't know if you really was paying. I had a lot of blood on me and shit, so you probably wasn't paying attention. But
it still looked decent.
It was like this, but it didn't look awful even after you sewed up. But it looked. My skin was balled up just like this.
You always say they did a great stitch job.
Yeah.
When they sewed you up, you always said they did a really good job.
And he told me, he said, when it heal, it's not gonna look like this. It's gonna stretch out a little bit. So you're gonna have a scar, but it shouldn't be terrible. and I believed him. You know what I mean? And I wish I was talking to my homegirl the other day because she worked at the University of Chicago as a sterilization tech.
Real niggas need scars on their face. I hate you had to get it that motherfucking way, but
Yeah.
just makes you look like a hot nigga slightly. That's it.
You know what it did though, man? I'm not gonna lie to you. Like going through that, I have no fear. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I've
Exceeded this expiration date.
that, and I felt like when you look death in the face, you realize it's not that bad. You know what I mean? And I don't think I can go through something that's worse than that. Like physically though. Mentally, of course, you go through things every day. Mentally, you have to deal with life. But I think I've hit the max with physical.
I'm
shit.
already thinking in the mindset, you know, I ain't got that much time left.
Yeah.
To do a couple things. And I'm being serious, like before a nigga get old and be, you know.
If this was BC, we'll be dead by now. If this was BC era, we already exceeded the age expectancy for
The oldest
for a
motherfucker
human.
walking around. Beard,
Literally.
Beard be long as hell.
If this was BC, we would be the oldest motherfuckers. You realize that right now we are, of course, we're older than Tupac was when he died. We've been past that.
That's a haunting theory.
We're the same age Michael Jordan was when he was playing for the Wizards. You realize that his last game as a Chicago Bull, he was 35?
I'm so happy
Or some shit like that.
I'm so happy that we're not dressing the way that Michael Jordan did in his age.
with the big league,
He
wild leg
had
hands.
horrible style.
Wild leg hands, yeah.
Horrible style.
Yeah.
All right, man. Yeah, ain't that shit gonna put out there no motherfucking shit? I'm gonna give you one now.
Yeah, $17, man.
Real quick, because you kept saying, you know, if you had just turned a little bit more, just
Let me give a perspective. It hit me right here and it went straight through. It literally came out the corner of my eye. If I would have turned just this much, it would have came out my eyeball. I don't know if I survived that. If a little bit more, it would have went through the side right here. It came out my head. This much, and this much for my eye. You see this dark spot? That's where the bullet exited at. My eyeball is literally right here. I can still see. I can still think the same way. I don't have any hiccups, like memory loss, anything like that. I'm actually perfectly fine. I'm the same as I was, if not better, because I have this extra knowledge with the experience that I had. My nose is pulverized. You probably can't tell. All this shit is broke. When I just do like this, I don't even feel the bridge of my nose. There's no feeling. It just feel like I'm not doing nothing. It's no feeling right here. I'm just not getting this feeling back, and it's no feeling. This don't feel like shit. This just feel like I'm touching, like, I don't know. It don't feel like nothing. Those nerves may never come back. But that's little compared to what
that's two.
could have
That's
happened.
two. That's two. At first it was one. Now it's two. I'll give you the second one first. The second one is this nigga can fight his ass off now because you can hit this nigga in the face and you can't feel it. He finna beat your ass.
Yeah, I can't feel this. Or this
If you hit him in the face, you finna move. You can't feel it. You finna beat your ass.
My nose, all of this shit is pulverized. I still got bullet fragments in my face. They didn't remove them, but it's still in there. All this is pulverized. But for some odd reason, I have to be a mutant. It maintained its shape. I don't know how. This is gone. It's nothing there. It's like dust.
Less than a year.
They showed me the X-rays.
Less than a year.
They showed me the X-rays. It's
Less
the
than a year.
X-rays. All of this
I know
shit was
motherfuckers who
dust.
take forever to heal. I know motherfuckers that ain't gonna never heal. I know motherfuckers with limp, paralyzed, all disfigured.
Yeah. And trust me, I've looked up people that got shot in the face. They are look like
Even if they look good, the skin graft don't quite match.
Yeah, skin
you know,
graft
you light
and all
skin
this
over
type of
here,
shit.
you dark skin over here.
And if you know anything about bullets, see, I got hit with. Let me just show you something real quick. If you know anything about bullets, like it all worked out in my
That
favor.
45 about big as this goddamn lighter damn near.
I'm gonna show you.
That 45 is about big as this light. A little bit slimmer. Let me turn the light like this. Yeah.
So
Take a little piece off this light and turn it like this. Nigga, that's 45.
let's just take 3 bullets, for example. 3 different forms of bullets. So you got 45 caliber right here. You know what I'm saying? This right here, this is a hollow tip bullet right here. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I got hit with this, I'd be fucked up. Because what a hollow tip is, once it hits you, it expands and busts your shit up. But see, this, well, let me give you a better. Well, let's use this for example. This is a Smith & Wesson bullet right here. This is a full metal jacket bullet. It doesn't, it just straight.
Slug.
Goes straight through you.
Slug.
Boom. You know what I mean? Luckily, he had a full metal jacket instead of a hollow tip. Now, in my pistol, I keep hollow tips because I need to get you off. I want you to bust open. You know what I mean? So this is what I keep in my pistol, hollow tips. But the full metal jacket, it just went straight through. Boom, boom. You know what I mean? It was clean. It was a clean, straight through. But this is going to be some weird shit to say, man. I'd rather this than got shot in my body.
Yeah.
I was so worried about my body. I was so worried. Like when he was shooting, I was thinking, I was like, it was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? But I was thinking about
because if you
hitting
want
my body.
You want to live the rest of your life, and immediately you chose to, fuck it. I look fucked up, but I need to live.
Yeah.
Do shit.
Because the first law of nature is what? Self-preservation. And that's what I did. Like after the shooting, I ran to this ambulance, and there was a kid in there. He was eating some Subway. I need to find this kid too. He was listening to his shit. He was on break, whatever, and I was cognizant enough to look over like, I already know it's a fucking ambulance over that round. Like, dude, I'm shot in the head. He's like, what? I'm like, bro, I think I'm shot in the head. That he called. I need to find that kid. You know what I mean? He's essentially probably saved my life. And when I was in the ambulance, you know what I mean? Fuck the bitch paramedic, you know what I mean? Because I kept telling the bitch I couldn't breathe because the blood, my nose was broken. So I'm bleeding from my nose and it's going into my mouth and it's going down my throat. So I'm kind of telling, like, I'm panicking, like, I can't breathe. She's basically like, sit back, yelling at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally yelling at me to sit back and woo. I'm like, no, I can't sit back because when I sit back, bitch, I am dying, bitch. I gotta sit up. You know what I mean? I had to keep sitting up. You know what I mean? Because it's literally I can't breathe out my nose because it's broken and shit. And then I can't breathe out my throat because there's blood going out my shit. She was cursing me out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? When I'm trying to tell her, and they trying to figure out where I'm shot at because the blood was going all down my arms. So they cut my shirt open. I still got the clothes. I never washed them. I'm keeping this like a souvenir. My shot in clothes, just in case I get famous.
I can see
I
you
get famous.
Just
in case I get famous. You know what I'm saying?
Frame that. I ain't gonna lie. That's what shit you frame right there.
And they didn't even see this. They didn't know where I was shot at. They just knew there was a lot of blood. They didn't know until they did the eye thing, where they do like this. They like follow the light. And when I looked up, like this right here, the blood started shooting out like a water gun. It was like, and that's when they changed it from me going to such and such blah 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 hooley hey in fucking Indiana and going to fucking the trauma center and fucking once they saw because they couldn't find
I've still been out of motherfucking Indiana. Don't make no damn difference.
They couldn't find the exit wound. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the first law of nature is self-preservation. This is Men's History Month, and this also goes to your mental shit too. Like, try to get control of your mental because sometimes we bury ourselves in negative thoughts. It happens, you know what I mean? You bury yourself in negative thoughts.
It won't nothing go right if you do that, man.
Yeah.
It seems like everything just be fucked up, back to back to back to back.
Because what I tell you all the time, man, like before I can sit down and like do like a back page story or try to figure out like some jokes in my book or something, I had to clean up first. I got to clean up I need organization around me to kind of feel better. And then I'm like, okay, I got this.
Why the fuck you think man? Why the fuck you think I don't do shit and I don't post shit and I don't even sit in the conflict corner no more? Yeah. My house ain't even my house no more. I used to have a corner in my house.
Yeah. You got the new child.
Let's be real. No fucking podcast started at the crib more than likely. And usually you have a free space in your crib to start the podcast. Yeah.
It happens, man. Like, but that's just one thing is, man, like, people don't listen to us.
I'm cool with it.
What you mean?
The not having the space and shit right now because I know that next year I will be out of this apartment and into a house. Hopefully motherfucking go ahead and buy it. But if I just gonna have to move and just rent that bitch, I'll start off renting it.
I just saw Lil Duval, not to get off topic, I saw Lil Duval make a post about that when his lady was talking about, because, I've been looking into the same thing. I've been thinking about, it's just me, so I don't think about it like how you in that mode right now, because it's not like, okay, I got a wife I got to worry about, I got
want the kids to grow up in the house, not no fucking apartment.
Yeah.
They, in actuality, it's more so the kids than anything.
Yeah.
I want them to grow up
like we did.
In a neighborhood, in a house.
Like we did, yeah. And, yeah. So we in two different mind frames right now, because you doing it more of because you need the space, because you have, 3 other people that you... It's literally just me and my bitch, and then, the bitches are interchangeable. You never know what's going to happen with that. But, you're married and things like that, so it's more pertinent for you. You know what I mean?
I can still see you with a 2 or 3 room. You can do something with the motherfucking space.
Yeah, I mean, I've been looking into it, but just not too...
Slightly larger scale. You can get your little...
But Duval posted something today, you know what I mean? And it was a young lady when she was talking about how she regrets becoming a homeowner. And it made me think about it, you know what I mean? And she just went through the trials and tribulations of it just based off a financial standpoint.
That you locked into like a marriage, damn near?
Well, yeah, and she was talking about how, the bank basically is threatening to take it. And she basically said she can't afford it no more because it started off, let's just say her yearly tax was $1,000 and something on taxes. It jumped up to $2,000 or some dollars. So she was talking about how it started off nice, but she couldn't afford it. Of course, she made the mistake of probably getting something to have company and shit like that, and just thinking about other people rather than what she can afford and what's doable.
No, you don't get it for other people. Not for no damn company. We older, we don't even like company that much.
Yeah. And I saw a real estate agent that actually commented on that. He was saying you're supposed to start off with a starter home. You know what I'm saying? That you start off and you just think about what you can afford. And you think about the space you need, not excess space. When you're thinking about I gotta have a party here.
Storage.
Yeah.
I need storage so fucking
Think
bad.
about what you need.
I need a garage. I'm a welder.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I need this garage space to tinker and build.
And you live in it for a while. And then, of course, you do whatever you're going to do. You hope the property value goes up. And you try to increase the value of your starter place. You sell that. And then you move up and get you the bigger house.
I don't need a huge backyard. I need a backyard porch area, something that, because I sit outside and smoke weed all night.
Yeah.
I just sit out and enjoy the outside. That's my shit.
Yeah.
In our areas right now, realistically, between 280 and 320.
Yeah.
The areas I'm looking in, like up in here.
I'm saying this on record. I'm never living in Chicago.
Oh no.
Again. I'm from Chicago, but I'm talking about the inner city. No. Now this is about to transition. This is where it's about to get grim.
I love this part. I fuck niggas.
It's about to get grim.
I can't stand niggas.
It's niggas. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm just being honest. It's niggas. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to come outside and worry about... You see how you just came over here? Mm-hmm. Ain't no niggas hanging around out in the front of the door, no shit like that, or walking up and down the street. I can walk down the street right now, and a white man to come up behind me what's up, buddy? Slip some money in my pocket.
No lie. Very true. Very true.
Slip some money in my pocket. Don't you might need this, buddy? Here's my portion of the reparations. It's the first. It's your red dude here. Mm-hmm. White people like to whisper and get very close to you. It's uncomfortable. Learning this from this guy. They like to touch you and try to call you son and things like this.
They want to touch you. Why do white people want to touch you? They want to touch you.
Yeah.
Touching you to them, I think, is disarming, but it's actually agitating. They want to show you that they're not afraid of you, so they want to touch you. I'm not afraid of you. I'll touch you.
Yeah.
No, like a stray dog.
But let's be honest, though.
White people pet stray dogs. You touching me like I'm a stray dog. Oh, it's not dangerous.
Ain't aren't they pleasant though? Like just like when you just like in I think about what you say all the time when I think about how much I'm tired of niggas. I'm tired of niggas.
I'm too old to put my footwear on the camera right now because I'm too old to pick my foot up that goddamn high. But you should see my footwear. I got on some brown leather casuals.
I think about what you said more times. I never bring it up to you, but I always think about it. When you said you went to the fucking, what was that? The Melrose Park, what was it? The fair or whatever it was?
Fest.
The
like,
fest,
bro,
yeah.
my sister restaurant, she had a booth there. She
Yeah.
had a tent there. And
like, explain this so they can understand what we mean by niggas. And
me, my wife, and my kids stay in the west suburbs of Chicago. It was festival time. It was a lot of fests that weekend. We chose to go to the one by my job, by my work, Elmwood Park Fest. Went over there, just walked up. It was covered a 5-block radius, just up and down the blocks. Food booths, tents, really nice porta potties. It was some police there, here and there, but the police, nigga, they was drinking in uniform. Drinking. Music, live band, little spots here and there for kids, because everybody know you bringing kids and shit, like little kid stuff, stuff. I want to swing by the Bellwood Fest. Bellwood and Maywood are the black west suburbs. Wood, okay, woods. They have wood out. What you hear about Chicago and Chicagoland is always some South Side shit or some South Suburb shit. Cool. It's big over there. It's more niggas over there. I don't want to. The South Suburbs ain't even no fucking suburbs because it's too full of niggas. We try to make it to the Bellwood Fest, so we leave the Elmwood Park Fest.
You skipped something. You forgot when you were at the what was the White Fest called?
The Elmwood Park Fest.
You was at the Elmwood Park Fest. You forgot how white people were greeting you. When you had
I'm walking
your
past
child.
white people and they're just greeting me. It's like some type of thing. Like if you're a dad, white people are extra happy about it.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, you're a daddy. Like I'm relating to people just because I'm a father. I'm not even seen as a black man anymore.
Pleasantness.
I'm not even seen as a black man. I'm just another father.
You're just
to
a
them.
dad.
Not a daddy. A dad and a father.
A dad, a father.
Not daddy.
Some of them white people had black children. They were a father. He could have been walking with two white kids. Look at that father right there.
Before we even got into the fest, on the way like 3 blocks out, just after we parked out the top, white people started greeting me. I'm not even at the fest yet. I'm just walking and you just greeting me. Nice thing we're having, isn't it? White lady walking past, we catch a conversation with her. She lives 8 blocks away. She kind of walking alongside of it. She bent over to pick up trash. Away from her, 8 blocks away from her house, this bitch picking up trash.
Picking up trash. With a inside voice of how dare they pick it up.
We go make our way to the Bellwood Fest.
Yep.
No parking, as usual. It's fest time. Park about another 5 blocks away.
Hold on, let me cut you off. When that lady picked up the trash in her head, she said, niggas probably did this. Keep going.
She had on some leggings, like white lady leggings with no ass in them, and some hiking shoes. Hiking shoes are always gray with some white and some orange striped shit somewhere.
Not to cut you off. You just reminded me of something. I've been meaning to tell you to watch. I think you and your wife would enjoy it, and I think every black person would enjoy this movie. It's this movie.
I think I've seen it.
It's called Karen.
Oh no.
Watch it. It's called Karen. Just watch it. The ending is gonna piss you off. In this movie called Karen. Long story short, it's this black family moves into Tia. What's her name? Tia Mowry. That had the husband that they broke up. Or Tamara.
Oh damn! I forgot all about that.
He's in it. Anyway,
He's a hero.
Him and his wife,
He's a
his
hero.
black wife,
A hero.
get some money and move into a white neighborhood, and their neighbor her name is Karen. And Karen exists, the term Karen exists in this universe. And Karen is exactly what the fuck you think she's gonna be. It's a horror.
I kill it.
She's going to make you want to watch it just to get mad with an individual. I would like to watch. I wish we could watch it right now and do a watch it and comment on it as we watch
You
it.
gotta do that.
That's how good this movie is.
Some shit that you want to watch, want me to watch.
It's a Tubi
vice
movie.
versa. Like we could do that with that Joe Rogan and Terrence Howard. That shit long as hell, 3 and 4 hours.
This is about 3 hours right here. We've been talking for a long time, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not just saying this to be on camera. I'm not just saying this right here. This has been some good shit. This all is off the top of the dome, but
I'm
it's
probably just gonna post this raw. I've been like, maybe I should stop and edit it and put some pop up photos in. I do that.
I don't think it's nothing that's not.
Post it raw.
I mean, of course, the point we start talking about the Venezuelan cleaning up that little trash shit and hiring you to do some welding shit. You know, y'all can just fast forward that part if you want to.
I need to start doing this shit while I'm at work.
Yeah.
Stop listening to other podcasts and edit while the fuck I'm at work working.
Yeah. I think that's like the only part. Everything else, and of course, this part right here, we discussing what need to be edited. But I mean, the rest of the shit was pretty solid.
Make it to the Bellwood Fest.
Yeah.
Before we walking up, it's gated. It's gated. It's gates around it. Mm-hmm. You have to enter in 2 ways. The line of niggas is 2.5 blocks long, and these is niggas. These is lace fronts, motherfucking crusty edge. You know them edges that be hard to the motherfucker because a bitch use that freeze jam gel. It's ratchet. Like the police they got to wind you. They checking all your bags. They checking the baby stroller. And immediately I just got uncomfortable because I didn't even have to get checked.
Ain't that sad though? That they feel like they have to do that just because it's not because niggas did nothing yet. It's because they know niggas might do something.
We could fast forward the story. I could really could. We end up not going just off the fact that we just went to a fest that we just walked into, were greeted, no gate, no checking on my bag. You ain't got to check my bag.
Wait, don't forget the part where you said when you went and how, while you're there in the line and shit like that, getting ready to go in there, whatever it was. I can't remember the sequence of events, but the niggas were looking at you. Look like
there was no greeting.
Yeah.
When I was looking at the white people, I was being greeted. I wasn't even looking at the white people was being greeted. I was looking at these niggas trying to give a fellow, hey, we had a fest.
Yeah.
A head nod. All extra happy coming off my white experience.
Mm-hmm.
It disgusted me. They just knocked all my white experience out, bro. Like, these niggas just eyeballing me. You know that nigga look?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck you looking at look?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna stare at you, and if we lock eyes for too much longer, y'all finna, what the fuck you looking at?
All this I wish I nigga witnessed. But it's like, what do you think that come from, though? Like, what do you think that is with niggas where it's just like, it's always you have to be on guard around, and it's sad. It's your own people, bro.
I hate it.
You literally have to always be on guard around your own fucking people.
We left. Hour and a half after we left, fight broke out. Whole fest shut down and shit. Police all over it. The police were present at this festival, and they wasn't drinking, and they wasn't listening to music, and they ain't had no fucking smiles on their face like they did at the Elmwood Park face. No, they was working. They was fucking working because they had to. And the fight still broke out.
And you know what's crazy? This how you know it's niggas.
I just wanted to go get some, support my sister in her booth because she just started her restaurant.
Yeah,
couldn't even go do that.
This is how you know it's niggas. Because if I'm not talking about black people, just stick on niggas. If a nigga bring his dog, if a nigga's walking his dog and he approach another nigga with his dog, what do the dogs usually do? Try to fight. They because the dogs is niggas now. Now the dogs is niggas. I live out here. If I go outside, there's 2 strange white people with 2 strange dogs walk up to each other. You know what the other dog walk up to the other strange white person's dog do? And do?
Butt sniff.
They butt sniff, but you know what they do first? They sneak up behind them, put some money in their pocket. Yeah, I think you might need this. That's what the dog does. What's up, buddy? Yeah, it's a few dollars for you. That's what the white dogs do.
I'm tired of niggas.
I'm tired of niggas too.
My main core joke is there's 4 different type of black people.
Yeah.
You got black. There's 4 different type of black people. You got niggas, blacks, and blacks. Niggas is the worst. They're the bottom of the bucket when I'm talking about niggas. I can't even say that the majority of them here in Chicagoland, yeah, it's a lot of South Side niggas. It's some West Side niggas too, but these is the ones that just shoot everybody for no reason. You can't say good morning to them because they say, what the fuck you looking at, old motherfucker? Don't talk to me and tell me no good morning. Gang. They steal cars and just crash them. They don't even steal cars and go joyriding. They steal your car to go steal some other shit and they crash your fucking car.
Always in with a crash.
Then we got other niggas. Then we got niggas. You know, you in traditional nigga garb. You do ragged up right now. Yeah. But I do stand you in the house with your bonnet. You know what I'm saying? You're not at the airport with your do rag currently.
Yeah.
You know, when you out in public, you normally, especially if your hair done, you gonna show your hair.
Yeah.
For a nigga, the do rag is hair. That nigga get a cut. That nigga get a haircut and put a do rag right on that shit. Fuck you talking about? He get fresh twist, line up, do rag straight on. I'm niggerish. I'm a nigga. I enjoy being a nigga. You know, I talk like a nigga. I can't help but being a nigga. We grew up around niggas, okay? But we aspire to be black.
Yeah.
You know, we not all the way black, but we kind of black.
I'm a nigga that identifies as a black man.
That identifies as a black man. We don't like niggas. Then you got black people.
That's some wild shit to say.
Then you got black people. Black people either came from the hood or got family in the hood. You know what I'm saying? They live in the suburbs of the surrounding city or whatever. They move to the suburbs and they get their ass a white Cadillac, a white Lexus, a white BMW, a white Buick. You know, some type of white luxury.
Don't forget the white Range Rover, not the big one, but the what's the smaller Range Rover called? The smaller Range Rover. It's the Sport, but it got another name to it.
See, that's black. That's new money. You know what I'm saying? They got to show their money off because they ain't got a whole bunch of it, so they show it to make it look like they got money. And you know they working class people.
Yeah,
they good people.
Yeah.
And then you got your fourth and final type of black people, motherfucking Candace Owens.
Yeah.
The displaced from the whole black experience. Number 4.
Yeah.
They're black, but they don't know nothing about the hood.
Stacey Dash,
the hood, the ghetto, the barbecues, the cookouts. They don't know anything about the black experience. These motherfuckers, they whiter than white. They think they got more privilege than whites. Fuck is you talking about?
Yeah. Black Karens. I
4 different type of black people.
I hate black Karens. All of my misfortune has come from niggas.
2 or 3 is cool. Niggas and blacks, cool. We can move America with them.
Yeah.
Okay? These niggas, you can't even send these motherfuckers to war. These motherfuckers, these blacks over here, these motherfuckers worse than the whites. They start wars. That's supposed to be a joke. It ain't a joke because I think there's too much truth in it.
It was way too much truth in it. You know what I mean? All of my misfortune will come from niggas, man. I got shot by niggas. I got jumped by niggas. When I was at Stroger Hospital picking up some medicine one time, niggas broke in my car and stole my 150, had my camera on CD.
Do you like nigga pussy though?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I don't like nigga pussy.
I'm
finally turned off. But I'm lying. Some of it. As long as it don't talk too much.
I love nigga pussy. I just don't want to breed with a nigga. But I'll fuck their people.
Smart.
Yeah, I'll fuck their people. I don't want to breed with them. When I met my little bitch, she was a nigga bitch. But living out here, I've gentrified the bitch where she's becoming a black woman. Oh.
That ain't funny to me. That's the truth.
It's the truth. She went from a nigga bitch.
I didn't laugh. That's all truth to me.
I laugh because, see, the funniest things are the truth.
That's all true.
She went from a little nigga bitch and she's turning into a black woman.
4 type of blacks. You got niggas and niggas. Niggas is okay because they been out the hood a little bit.
I'm going to tell her that today.
They been out the hood a little bit. These niggas ain't never left the block. They don't know the outside world exists. They think everything the fuck about them.
Yeah.
At least these niggas have been out of their city and state.
Yeah.
And know that the world is bigger than them. And they need to play their motherfucking part.
You're absolutely right, man. You're absolutely right. I don't think it's gonna ever change.
I love that nigga Charleston White, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I call the police on these niggas. I call the police on your ass so fast. Somebody finna sit and scuffle and fight with you. And
Charleston White, like I said, I recently found out that he only had one eye. I didn't know that this nigga had.
No right eye.
I didn't know he didn't have. But that's beside the point. He is. People can say whatever the fuck they want to say about Charleston White. We only seen a few prophets in our time. I really sincerely mean this shit right here. We've only seen a lot of prophets and
said shit wrong.
But see, the thing about it is, what people get thrown off by sometimes the messenger. You know what I'm saying? They look at the exterior instead of the interior on things. And I think that's what's happening with Charleston White, because he talked like us. He's cursing. He's calling women bitches. He calling niggas. He's saying what he woo. He's talking the lingo that sometimes is hard for people to digest just based off the way he say it.
But people love this shit. The nastier we get, the more they gonna watch this shit. Charleston White he lost his eye as a child, you know.
Yeah.
He went to jail for some years in juvie. He ain't even go to jail. He was in juvie.
Yeah.
Him and two or three of his homeboys, they killed the man.
Yeah.
They all went to jail. They all went to juvie. Them niggas got transferred to jail. Charleston stayed in juvie, and then he got out. And he always say juvie saved him. Jail would have hardened him. Juvie had love.
Yeah.
You know, motherfuckers trying to do shit for kids.
I remember when he said that, yeah.
He came out a square ass nigga, trying to be a youth advocate, a polo shirt, khaki pants wearing ass motherfucker, and he wasn't getting no play, wasn't nobody paying attention to him. He said it's therapeutic, you know, when he started ranting. He said he just bit everything that was said in rap. He has said everything that is said in rap, and rap talk worse than what the fuck he do. So why is he always stopped for saying all this shit, and it's literally in all the music that these little niggas listen to?
Because it's just all, you know what, the black community has a problem when you do that right there. You put a mirror in front of them.
Yeah.
They have a problem with that. You know what I mean? So, you put a mirror in front of it, and the exposure of what's really going on.
All this shit was a character that he's doing just to get the attention.
Yeah.
Now he got niggas' attention. Now let me talk to your teacher ass up.
We only seen a few prophets, especially in my lifetime. He's one of them.
If you want to know who he is for real without the character, you know, if you want to watch something, he did a really good interview with Jason Williams, the gay dude.
Yeah. It's only a few, and in this
from Wild 'N Out.
These last few years, we've seen a few. Like, you introduced me to Kevin Samuels. He's another prophet.
Attention getter. Had to get y'all motherfucking attention so he could talk to y'all and teach y'all that stuff.
Well, see, the thing about it is, like, you know, the clips we see the most is when he's chastising women. But from what I learned, you know, like I said, you introduced
worked
me
on
to
men
this guy.
for 3 years.